I will play the intro, not the outro. Yay!
Yay.
What's up?
Forgetting. Welcome everyone to Dice Saves the Dude. Sorry, I've been spending the past couple hours editing Writing Pros.
Writing Pro!
Welcome to Writing Pros! D&D style! No,
Wait, what?
we're definitely...
Roll for discussion.
Shit.
I got a nat one. Oh no.
I can't talk.
Nothing salient to add.
Yeah. NSTR.
What?
Sorry.
Nothing salient to add.
Yeah.
That would be A, not R.
Yeah, whatever.
Nothing significant to report. NSTR. Welcome everyone.
Ugh.
We're
Holy
doing
crap,
great.
sorry.
So
High energy.
Look at my face. Do you not see all the sun that I have on my
there's
face?
a lot of sun.
Look at these
Yeah.
shoulders.
Look
Yeah.
at look at these guns.
No,
Look at this gun show.
Talking about the fucking sun on my skin, but whatever.
East Coast Florida gun show.
Double tap.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
What the hell just happened to my monitor?
I don't know. You just went
I don't know,
dark.
but your whole room just got dark.
You scared it, man.
The double tap. scared it.
Okay, apparently. Wow, that's never happened before. Like, this monitor went dark and that one went dark. The only one I had was my drawing tablet.
I've
Shay,
never had that happen.
You have that happen because you grab a hold of the power cord with your fucking toes and rip it out of the wall.
My toes are right here. Thank you very
Cat.
much.
Hey.
Luke
Now we
went-
know.
Yep.
Now I looked down and realized what might have done it.
Catotage.
Yes, there is a
Look at the
cat.
line.
Welcome to the gun show.
Welcome
Yes.
to the gun show. She made
Gun
sure
show.
was like, "Rah." Luke rolls a 20 on intimidation.
God.
Scared of PTP. No, so it's been a long week. I know for me, I've had a lot of stuff going on, to include like I slept really weird, and I don't really know how, but I can't really raise my left arm, and I went and played volleyball. And
Okay.
It simultaneously loosened it and made it worse. So I'm in pain. So if you hear me just randomly like like that, it's
Just roll with your other
string of
hand.
profanities. Yeah, that's why.
see, Feline says she can barely hear me too. Hold up. I
Yeah,
need to open
see?
my
Told
game.
you.
No, that just... You're at 150%.
Yeah, but if no one can hear me.
Well, now you're leaning forward so we can hear you.
Oh, I don't want to lean forward. Hold on. Okay.
Who's
that
popping
better?
pop?
That's a little better. The Yeti actually you wanna be aiming at the front part of the Yeti, not the top.
I had it the other. That means I have to.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't point it at you like a dick. You should be looking at it like it's a building in front of you.
Yes. As weird as that analogy is, yes.
You're completely muted. You realize that, right?
Who's popping popcorn?
Better.
I don't know. Lean the fuck back and ask.
Fuck you. Ow.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
No different
Sort of
from
hear you.
Luke is what Luke is saying.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just deaf.
I can hear her perfectly.
Yes, well, you're also plugged directly into the fucking internet, Sai. You're a Sai.
That's true. That is true.
I'm a dark elf.
Feline says it's
Tonight.
a little better. I'm like gonna
A little better.
extend
There you
this
go.
to the max.
That's fine. Just stop touching it.
Fuck you. That's why I muted, and then you bitched at me for muting. You know what? This is gonna be a hostile show. I can already.
Very much so.
It's never
There's
hot.
gonna be some
You guys are
PvP
already
going
fighting
on.
yourselves.
I knew it!
Woodrow's like, everyone's getting into character nicely.
And then Namgold shows up. Yeah.
Namgold. Achmanach.
It's the wrong one, sorry. It's the wrong one.
Why was it on helium?
Because I sped it up significant. No, I raised it 10 octaves. That's right. Remember the 10 octave thing last time?
Great start.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Why'd you have to cover his name?
Because
You already showed both of those.
I didn't know you were. I was trying to comment on this when somebody decided to play something. Past Master Jen, I wish I was on pain meds. It would make my life a lot nicer right now.
Why don't you take a Motrin?
I took Tylenol, but that's not gonna do much.
Okay. Okay. I'm hiding all of us. And we'll just end this.
And we're done.
And game.
Great show, everyone.
Good session.
Another one in the can.
Don't drink in Tylenol. I know. I'm not drinking. I'm
There.
drinking a Pepsi.
Our logo has red hair now.
Okay.
What's going on, Johnny?
Woodrow, would you be so kind as to do a recap?
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Last time on Dice okay. Last time on Dice Dames and Dudes, the party had a limited time to search the frozen blood temple drifting through the inner rim. Unlike the other temple, this one was no longer living, but long dead and dormant. A frantic gnome named Nalzan tried warning the party that they had entered the radius of his gate experiment. The party rushed their way through the temple, narrowly escaping the wormhole fracture opened by the gnome's experiment. After confronting the panicked gnome, the party headed to Zaloon to find the last missing piece of Kronos' ship, but upon arriving, it seems they had barely missed some kind of attack on the facility. And that's where we picked up, as you guys entered the underground secret research facility that had been attacked by some sort of entity or people or force.
Something. And I remember you said it looked almost as if we had been there. Which I
Yep.
find disconcerting as all fucking hell. I'm just...
Disconcerting.
You walked into that, Luke. Let's be real.
We are here.
I find that disappointing.
We are here.
Okay.
I disapprove.
Sigh.
As do
Sigh. Why? I love this. This is all that Johnny's just like so done with size bullshit. Just
Why?
why?
Real life
There's
bull-
nothing else. Just why?
Johnny's about to disappear.
Don't you dare hide Johnny on this channel. We like Johnny and his sarcastic, childlike wonderment. I don't know.
Hold on
That
one
is
sec. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Good time to leave. 10 minutes in.
yay! Oh my gosh.
Why do you keep trying to use that arm,
Because
asshole?
I'm trying to stretch it. It fucking.
Get your heating pad.
That would be good right now.
Luke, I just have to ask. I mean, does this mirror one of your relationships at all? That kind of bickering and then like, oh yeah, you're right.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You fucking liar. Oh, shit.
Love you, feline.
Disillusioned. Very nice.
Dissolution.
There we go.
Ugh. Sounded like a George Michael song. You needed to say sex after that.
Oh yeah. So
I do have illusion, don't I? I do. It's minor though. Small.
it's just illusion.
I'm going to
No.
scout. What was the last thing? Last thing. It was. Didn't we see something in the hallway? I just want to make sure. Other
It was
than dead bodies.
the pile of ashes that you're walking towards is all you
Okay.
saw. The last thing was that it seemed like you had been here. Is the last thing we saw.
Just to let you know, since I am always the scout for some reason, as if I have the best stealth.
Yeah.
I mean, you're only a fucking rogue.
I'm gonna have my stealth on, just to let you know. My hour O stealth.
Yeah, okay.
My armor stealth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, invisibility stealth, whatever. Do I need to roll for the audible part of that?
Yeah, so you'd still roll. You just have advantage on stealth for being invisible.
I rolled a 19 and a 15, so I'll take the 19.
So 29? No, 30.
32.
Oh, shit.
What fucking bullshit math are we doing? Today?
Plus 13.
Yeah, it's plus 13.
Plus 13 was the continue.
Plus
okay.
bullshit. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was plus
like
10,
bullshit.
but then I looked. Yeah, because the initiative is 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, you are pretty fucking hidden. You're invisible, invisible. You don't think anyone can see you.
Oh, that's a wrong kind of invisible. You don't want invisible.
Who? Are these two doors open?
They are. So as you sort of approach the first one, it just slides open. If you keep going, the second one, it looks the same. There's no red lights or locked keypads or anything like that. It seems that. Go ahead.
That brings up a good point. Do motion activated doors react to me while I am invisible and ultra stealthing?
Technically, yeah, because it's like pressure, right? Isn't that? It senses something's in front of the door, like it's their sensors. They're not visibly looking for you. So my assumption is that it would still work.
They either
sensor because you do physically break.
They
it's
either-
usually a beam.
no, it's usually either heat if it's really high tech, or it's usually heat, even in this day and age. So if you have a stealth generator on that does cloak you from thermal vision or infravision or whatever system you want to use, then those things would not see you. If it's like a radar type thing, then it would depend. And I'm just asking because I don't want the door opening to give away my position, basically.
Okay.
But-
well, it doesn't cloak you from heat.
This is gay. This is the worst Dark Elf armor I've ever seen. Considering we have improved
Well, you guys
infravision.
haven't. You have dark vision. You don't. There's no infravision in 5e.
Really?
Yeah, it's just dark vision, which is kind of retarded in my opinion.
That is retarded.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out like specific mechanics to make like infrared vision for things, but I think there's probably some out there I can just find instead of trying to make it.
It should be pretty easy if you're incorporating tech because, I mean, infrared. It's literally heat vision, which is all that Dark Elves
for
have.
some reason, I thought at higher levels, dark vision had the infra ability. Like I thought it got a buff later on.
Well, Dark
Not
Vision
in
is
this,
just...
I don't think. Not that I'm aware of.
Dark Vision is
I've
just
even heard
light
of it.
enhancement. I mean, it's like...
Well, yeah,
it's
you can see in darkness.
Well, it's specifically like night vision goggles. It
Yeah.
amplifies the ambient, but that's why it doesn't work in absolute darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas infravision does.
But we'll say just for the purposes of this that it doesn't open. You have to physically interact with it while you're stealth on.
Okay.
We'll just say for the purposes of this.
I'll just GM this real quick.
Yeah, yep. The rules have been set.
There we go. Now we know.
All right, fine. I'll open it.
I was gonna say you didn't want it to open, and
I-
you're
I-
mad that it doesn't auto open.
Yes, I'm mad at. I can be mad at both things.
No, you can't. You have to pick one.
I could have kicked a pebble, and opened it that way. But yeah, all right, fine.
So here is in something interesting. It's a big room. There's a similar scenario where there's dead bodies in here, damage on the walls, and you see the consoles are pretty staticky. There's a couple of them that have visible like windows you can interact with, but a lot of them are staticky and fucked up or shot out. And then, but below you, past the there's a glass window and a wall, and beyond there's sort of this strange kind of almost like a bunch of meat hangers, but instead of meat hanging from them, it's like cyborg parts. Go ahead and give me all your perceptions are naturally just a passive 20. So back beyond in there in the electronic like the droid pieces that you see, it seems to all belong to one pretty large droid, and you see a familiar face in there that's hung up, and there's wires sort of going into it. It is the Frog Knight, but he's completely dismantled into a bunch of pieces and hooked up to the system here.
Aww.
Aw, the thing that we tried to kill a few times.
I distinctly remember setting that thing on fire twice.
I was gonna say, I feel like we did a lot. To
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
This is-
doesn't mean I want it suffering in gruely experiments.
I mean, if we can save it and...
No, I want to kill it. I don't.
oh, you just want to put it out of its misery.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
aren't you, Magnanimous?
I am.
Clearly.
No.
Awesome person. I assume that this green thing is the door.
Yeah.
Does it appear openable?
Yeah.
I don't like the way you're saying yeah. Now I don't
Very
want to go in there.
nonchalant.
Yes.
I don't want to go in there. You know what? Nope. Well, now I'm not doing it.
Yeah. No,
Oh my
I'm
God, totally.
no, I'm scared.
I think that's more terrifying, Woodrow. Don't ever do that again.
No,
was
it was
way
so. I'm going in just to get rid of that.
Dang, part of me wanted to double down, but I won't do that to you.
There's a Valley Girl in there.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
She's
Half of the
totally gonna go
cast.
for your eyes.
It's a Valley Girl lab worker. You're so wretched.
Oh,
Like, grody to the max.
oh my gosh,
Ew.
that was so nice.
That was bad.
Shit.
No, that was an 80s.
I didn't get rid of that.
Johnny, who I have killed it on at least 3 occasions, just called me a wuss for not wanting to go in there.
It's all right. We'll kill him again.
Okay.
Luke went straight clueless for us, though.
I totally paused.
What?
So-
Okay, sorry.
When you
I am really
open the
just-
door, you get the sense that it doesn't sense or it doesn't know where you are exactly,
the
but
fuck?
it sense.
Stop hitting things, Shay.
What is going on?
And now she's muted.
Sorry, I don't know how all of that happened.
Fuck. Continue, Woodrow. The asininery has ended.
But so as you enter it, you hear a voice cry out, a similar voice. Who's there?
Was it the frog?
Yep. You feel that the frog
Yeah,
is
I'm
completely
with you, Johnny.
vulnerable. All of its vitals are hung and exposed.
Ugh.
You smacked your face on your microphone.
Yes, I did. Yep. Yep.
I'm so glad that I look forward to this every week.
It's going so good.
Like a lot. This is like more than regen. I look forward to this. I'm so glad.
Happy to not disappoint.
Disappoint.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Are you guys following me in? Or what the fuck are you guys doing?
Well, we were letting you do the whole scouting thing, and I assumed that you were sending us images back.
Yes, I'm sending
So
you
now that
images
we
back.
know- Okay, so now that we know the way is safe, I suppose we can join you.
I don't remember much. I was fighting in the gorge. Then I'm fighting in some strange jungle. Hunted down and dismantled by elves, and I woke up here. Is someone there?
Are his hands like not there?
I mean, they're there, but they're not connected to anything. He's all hung up and dissected.
Right. So like, if I go close to him, he's not gonna like.
No, you don't think that
nothing
he
to grab
can.
me.
Yeah, you don't think he can manipulate them.
I mean, he could shoot out his tongue at you, I guess, if he's a frog.
I'll take my chances.
Where is he in relation to this room? Like,
So that centerpiece with all the little copper pieces, that's technically he's all in that rectangle, all hung up, and you can walk in there and sort of walk between them. It seems like people were doing that and connecting and dissecting and inspecting all that stuff.
which one of these is the head?
That one, that small one, you're right next to.
Okay, I'm gonna be ready to chop off a piece of the head if he attacks Bryn.
As it sees Bryn sort of step in there, the motor functions of some of the pieces do start to twitch and stuff, but you see like it can't really, there's nothing happening other than some twitching and some easy movement. And you can see that it's worried, and it goes, "Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
Likewise.
An advanced Magitech laboratory, from what I could gather, so I was hoping maybe my associates had... Seems my fate is up to you."
Well, are you gonna try to kill us if we help you? 'Cause the last time we met, it wasn't exactly nice.
Yeah.
I just emphasized this in their vision the last several times.
Yes, it hasn't been great.
Basically, no hard feelings about setting you on fire, considering, you tried to blow us up.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
I was just following orders, my programming.
And what does your programming say now?
I don't remember much.
Hey, Kronos,
think I've been wiped.
Could you hack into his brain and see if there's anything there?
Sure. You can do a scan on him and see.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do a scan on him with my bracer.
So since there's no threat of you getting close and actually hardwiring it in, go ahead and do dexterity, similar to Thieves' Tools. Dex plus your proficiency. You're basically hot wiring yourself into him.
Okay, Dex plus.
On
On
him.
him.
In him.
Alright, so
That's not the port you're looking for.
You must
18
enter
plus
him.
7, that's 25? Is that
Five?
correct? 18 plus 7?
25?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah, 25.
feasible.
That's correct. Yeah.
That sounds reasonable.
I added that correctly, right?
I know we were just all stunned, man. It took us off. It caught us off guard, you know.
Wait, you added correctly? Holy shit, dude! Congratulations, you did that all by yourself.
I can see that while you were doing the yard work, you were getting some tutoring.
Getting some Arizona sun.
Yes. Well, counting the different things that we were pulling out and weeding.
Bullshit.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
Echo? Who's Echo?
I don't know who's echoing, but whatever just happened on Sai's end was...
That was me laughing uproariously because Luke was describing what he was pulling out and weeding.
so loud.
I'm not.
Landscaping, the whole, you gotta dig into the ground, pull stuff up so you can
I
plant other
understand.
things.
I'm 5 years old. You need to remember that.
Yes, I should realize this. I mean, you're about the size of a 5-year-old, so the mentality follows.
Still couldn't fit in your car.
Listen, the backseat is not meant for people. It's
Backseat is not meant for anything.
Body
no,
parts.
I can put groceries in the backseat.
You
It's
could put
fine. I can put cats in the backseat.
If you got enough for one meal, maybe you could put that in the backseat.
A lean cuisine.
Actually,
A single...
Alien.
the seats fold down, and that's one of the beauties of that car is that I can store a bunch of shit back there when I put the seats down. So anyway,
Fuck yeah.
Should have put the
so
seeds
Frog
in
Knight?
and then stored inside.
Yeah, with the 25 and you getting
Yeah.
into his head, you can tell that there isn't much in there. There's some like leftover camera footage from things he'd seen, but a lot of the programming and stuff was stripped out and has been uploaded into their database and is running through what's left of the auto system that was trying to decode all this stuff in his head. But a lot of once you're in there, you're sort of also in their system in a roundabout way, and you
Okay.
can see that when this place got attacked, a lot of their shit got scrambled. There's still data in there, but it's going to be slim pickings. But you might be able to find some shit out from.
Is there any security footage of what happened here? Anything?
That was my question.
Any footage that we can see, like before the place got attacked?
I want to see it getting attacked.
Well, yeah,
So,
that.
When you go back, there's a bunch of chaos that you see. You see droids killing because you're kind of working backwards. You see
Right.
this massive sort of explosion in the main hall, and there's sort of an android that appears because you're sort of going backwards. So there's an explosion, an android appears, and there's 4 more in there. They sort of walk back through the facility, killing all the people, and sort of split out to different spots as you sort of follow them. They seem like these were just security droids that flicked on at some point and stopped doing what they were normally doing and started doing something else, and they all sort of gathered. And there was one of them that started changing and looking different. As you're watching it, you realize that it's the alien tech. One of the androids is being like self-manipulated and being changed, self-engineered into something else. And it basically started printing items and weapons out of its chest, sort of like a forge that formed, and it started handing things out to the other androids. And then
Like a fucking walking master mold? Fuck.
kind of. And they start going through killing everyone, and they eventually get to a spot, and they you see your little box, the flux capacitor, and it gets used by this droid that's being changed by the alien technology, and it folds open, causes that explosion, and then closes around that one android, and that android's gone, and so is the box. So your device has gone somewhere. The readings you've gotten, you have to decode them to see kind of where it goes, and if you can maybe build something to get you there. That is a possibility, but that will take a lot of time. That'll be a downtime sort of thing. Also, while you're looking through there, you find that in this facility there's 2 other projects that were still sort of there. One of them was a strange prototype ship. It's the project is just called Cephalopod, but it's a combination of a ship and DNA. It's like a living ship. And when you kind of look up what little bit of the sort of schematics that you get of it, it looks sort of like a squid, but with the cockpit and center part of one of those elven fighters that you guys have been seeing everywhere, except the front of it's got these sort of tentacles that come off of it that are organic. And the propulsions of the system seem more like squid, the way squids move through water.
Right.
And it's actually kind of like nightmare fuel. But you don't give a lot of information on the ship, but you do have some of the schematics of what it looks like, that it was broken down from an elven starfighter, and that the company Simics Labs was using DNA from all over to create whatever they built this ship out of. There's like all kinds of DNA, and there's also one strand of DNA that's very strange when you look at it. You've never seen it before.
You said Simics Labs using DNA from all over?
Mm-hmm. And Simic, is the lab that the first gnome you ran into worked for, the one with the hamsters.
I was just gonna say, we've heard of Cinnamon before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Hey, look, I remembered a thing.
Wow.
I know. Should get like an extra intelligence for that.
And the
That just
pieces
means
all
you're
start to
paying
come
attention
together.
to the campaign. That means you're having fun.
Yeah.
Alright, labs using DNA from all over. So is that ship here somewhere, or is this are these just the schematics like they were working on, like prototyping it here?
So when you do investigate and you try to click on the cameras, there's no cameras for that area, and when you look, you can see on the map right now that line with the rock and that hallway with the red door. It has been completely caved in part of the explosion.
Okay. All right. I'll download the schematics to my bracer. Can I get a beat on what's down the hall? I guess.
So, when you flick on the cameras for there, all you see is 2 androids, sort of standing on that platform on either side of the rubble, and that's all you see. It's in there.
Okay.
And they're sort of powered down.
Okay. This is further up the hall the way we're heading, or in the room that's collapsed.
In that the further up the way you're heading, the room that's
further up
collapsed
the way
is like literally all collapsed in. There's no
Okay,
feed or
it's
anything there.
dead. Dead feed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is that back here?
Yeah, that's beyond that.
Okay.
And then there's that one camera that looks in that stairwell, but that stairwell is completely
This one?
caved in terms of going anywhere. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. It looks like we got a couple of powered down droids up ahead of us in the hallway up there. Just sending that through the neural link to them.
So
Not sure what to expect. I'm not sure if they're going to power on us as we walk in or what.
through the neural link,
yeah.
I asked if we think that it would be worthwhile to piece Frog Knight back together. If he doesn't seem to be a threat, he could at least be cannon fodder, if nothing else. But I mean, he's big and powerful.
Yeah.
Piece them together, let them join the rebels. My only concern is how much time
Yeah.
is this going to take?
That's exactly my concern.
Yeah,
That's what
you would
that
be
was
here
the next
for
question.
days putting them back together.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
can his
You can
head
both-
survive without air, I guess is the question.
Yeah,
Because you could
it
throw
can.
them in your bag, and we can put
Also-
them together as a side project.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
if Kronos and Bryn, if you didn't want to throw him in a bag because he would fill up a bag with how big he is because he's a large creature.
Right.
What I would do is you can just sort of Chewbacca it with our C-3PO of Kronos and Bryn, just sort of put the things in like
Where
a bag
are
or
our
a
bags?
pack. Yeah, you basically find like a duffel bags or something something in the area and basically just fill it up with that and throw them in the back.
yeah.
I mean, I'm down for it. I don't think that he obviously does what he's programmed to do. If he was programmed to kill, that's why he was coming after us. He didn't seem like I don't think that leaving him here is necessarily nice. I mean, we can
Kind of-
always give him the option. Does he?
Kind of
does
feels
he
like we
want
were
us
supposed to
just-
find him, you know.
Yeah, like
Or there was a
does-
reason why we didn't, full out kill him.
Right, and so I think we can ask him, leave it to him. Does he want us to just put him out of his misery entirely, or does he want us to try and help piece him back together?
Yeah, we did like a new lease on life. Okay.
Yeah. But
Frog Knight.
if we piece him back together, he can't come after us again. And if he does, that we will.
If he does, you've got a big fucking gun.
Yeah.
I will point blank the BFG at him if I have to. Well, not quite point blank, because that'll put me in the fire range, but you know what I mean.
I will 25 feet you.
I will 25 foot blank you.
That is point blank for that gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frog Knight,
All right.
we do not have the time nor the resources to put you back together here and now. However, we do give you the opportunity to come with us, and you can have a new lease on life.
Frog G.
What do you choose?
Or, if you would prefer, I could always let the super mouthy and moody drow over there just end it all for you.
He hasn't seen me. I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Well, I can have our drow.
He basically kind of, the eyes flicker. He goes, I was made to have a purpose. I would take this new lease.
With the
All right,
option
then.
to buy.
The option to buy. There's a new lease on life with the option of purchasing.
Life.
Look at Frog G, the whole I'd rather not be dead, and then I'm waiting for the next comment to pop up. Come on. Stream
That
here,
is
right?
a
So
that is
slow.
a solid choice.
I'll take it to
Go
go back.
back option.
Would you like a
This-
doggy bag?
This is literally carry out.
This is. All right. So, Kronos
Maybe
and
some
I-
cargo netting.
Yeah. Nice. Kronos and I will carry him on our backs. What's up, Immortal Risings? Good to see ya.
Okay.
I'll take the head, Kronos, because
I would figure you'd take the head and the torso, and I'd get the limbs.
the rest.
This is
Yeah.
so grim.
Considering to the fact that you just dug around in his head, that's probably best. I don't know how much he wants to be hanging around you.
Yeah. I mean, also you're how big? You're like 8 feet tall.
6'7".
Yeah,
Oh.
6'7" or 7'6".
I think I was 6'7". I don't remember.
Oh.
You're still growing though. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm young. It's fine. God, where do I even see my height in this?
I recorded mine. If you click,
Oh, no way.
Something, I don't know.
oh my god.
What? You're not telling me anything.
I don't know.
Fucking asshole.
Okay. And you said you're stealthing up, right, Dis?
Yes.
Okay.
I could not tell you. I have looked everywhere.
Now, are you... Let's see, give me a perception check because you are, like, actively scouting. You kind of fucked up for me to use your passive when you said you're looking for shit.
That'd be great.
What is my perception? Plus 11. Okay. 28.
28. So, when you enter that first room,
This one?
yes, you're sort of... You enter, and it seems empty. There's no one that you see, but you could have swore you heard metal shuffling, almost like someone in armor moved in the corner of the room. But you actually cannot see anything. But you know that there's someone in that corner behind you, to your right corner, the one with... So those little dots kind of on the wall right there are like lab coats, and that's where you hear it, in that back right corner. But you don't see anything.
Hold on.
So all those little dots in the hallway, were those the powered down droids?
No, these are
No.
bodies.
Those are ash marks.
Nice. Okay.
Scorch of death.
Yep.
Just making sure.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast fireball.
Fairy fire.
Nice. All right. Let's
almost
do
fireball.
this. So you go to cast a spell. That drops the invisibility. Doot doot. Once the invisibility drops, roll me initiative.
20.
Oh.
Nat 20?
Yes. So,
you're so lucky
30.
I rolled a 19. Oh, man. So you go first. You get the spell off. Boom. You can't see what's there, like in terms of what it is, but there is a shape similar to the other androids you saw in the feed in that corner, and it's holding a long stick. It looks just like a shaft or something. An invisible shaft.
All right.
What do you do for your turn?
Give me 1 second. I'm just reading the rest of the spell.
Hold on. That is the worst abbreviation of natural 20 I have ever seen, and I love it.
Twunt. That is amazing.
Nat twunt. It just doesn't sound like something you would call someone you hate.
Right.
Yeah, it's a twat and a cunt mixed.
Right?
You
I hear you,
fucking
little twint?
Twunt.
Oh, I like that word.
Yeah,
I really like.
Yep.
It's horrible, and it makes me happy.
I've got new punctuation.
What did you say that the pulse rifles were? Ah, fuck it. I'll use my damn bow. Am I lagging again, or did he mute?
No, you're
Okay.
No, I did. I muted, I guess, by accident. I don't know how. But, yeah, there
You
should
did
be
cut off rather abruptly.
a laser... Did I not add one to yours? What the fuck?
Are you talking about the inventory?
Yeah, I thought I added a laser, pulse laser to, or laser rifle, sorry, to
Oh,
Dis's.
I think you added it to mine instead of Dis's.
Well, I added it to everyone's, I thought, but I must have stopped.
Oh, I thought that I didn't have
Boom.
one because I had the BFG.
Yeah, you don't
laser
because you
rifle.
have the BFG.
Right.
I checked all my bags. It's not there. It doesn't matter. I still want to use the bow instead.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it out there that I don't have it. Let's see, with advantage. 15 plus 27.
27 hits, yes. Did you roll with disadvantage? Oh, no, yeah, never mind. You're good. I forgot. You did fairy fire. My bad.
Yeah. And let's see. 1d8 plus.
There's so many modifiers in this fucking shit. Oh, my God.
I know.
I have so many things to look at. Why?
Oh my gosh, I just now saw this from Frog G. I hate when I miss stuff. Looks like a stick. Almost like a shaft of some sort.
Well, I don't want to give it away.
It's a stick. Or a shaft.
It's a dick, okay?
Or a... Oh, damn it.
That was the worst roll. Those were all d8s, and I rolled a fucking 12.
Woo!
So 12 necrotic plus 10 regular.
Wait, so you cast your spell, right? And that's a action. Isn't fairy fire an action, or is fairy fire a bonus?
Oh, I thought you were saying that the fairy fire happened, and then we went into...
No, that's your initiative, because people were waiting to get the jump on you. So
Fine,
you had to roll to beat them, yeah.
then I'm just rolling my bonus action, which is to hide.
Are
Okay.
you, like, letting us know that this shit's going down?
Yeah, I'm transmitting. Jeez.
Okay. So, Luke, I think we probably need to hightail it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to get there this turn. For where we are. Get there next turn?
Yeah.
You have to
Probably.
hold out for at least one more time.
I mean, I'm sure I could get there
Well,
definitely
yeah,
by
that's
next
right.
turn.
You got shit like Dimension Door and stuff. Oh my gosh, what is this abysmal thing?
It's Herbie
That is
from the
amazing.
fucking Fantastic Four cartoon. Holy fuck.
So, Dis, before you roll hide, I want to ask how... so for this one, because like I said, I mentioned we can't hide in plain sight. There's almost nowhere to hide. You're in a hallway in a square room.
There's light in this room?
Yeah. But... So you can't
Unless
just
you're
turn
gonna
invisible.
Unless you're going to hide in the
It
lab
assists
coats
you...
with the thing.
So, yeah. Which I guess you could do. You just have to use your movement to get there.
Get where?
Where the
Oh,
coats.
that's-
Like, you'd have to move. You couldn't just, like, stand where you are and hide, because you have two people looking right at you.
Two.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And we're getting to that, so it didn't really ruin anything.
Let's see here. In that case, if that is the case,
Frog G says, as the Frog Knight's head is shoved into the bag of holding, a faint voice cries out, "Tip your waitress!"
I'm going to use my action to step back through the door.
What's up, good stuff?
Okay. Your movement?
Yeah, and let the door close.
Johnny
Okay,
says, "Hide
so-
behind the air."
You use your movement to step. As you step, you hear a sound very similar to Kronos's sound scythe turn on, because it has reach, and so it swings at you as you step out the door. Oh, that... Fuck.
That sounded like
I
a
just
lot.
I knocked a lot of shit down.
Oh,
It's okay. Let me just re-roll this real quick. Plus 10. Ooh, that's going to miss. 14.
Oh, good.
That does miss. So, all right. One is one like in this corner?
Yeah, one is.
Okay. And so, hold on. I need to copy him. And the other, I'm not going to place anywhere until you let us know.
Okay.
Because that would be cheating.
You can place them adjacent to you right now, actually.
Like
so,
there?
Yeah. Okay, so the door opens. And... Two short swords, right? Or... Let's see. What other...
Vern just noped the fuck out.
Yeah, no interesting spells there for them. Okay, with the plus 14. Alright, let's go. No advantage or anything. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay, that's why. Boom, so that. Oh, okay. You're so lucky you got that armor. Oh my god. Very lucky. Oh my god. I just rolled a 4 and with advantage a natural 20. And then on the next attack, I rolled 2 natural 20s.
Yay, no crit.
Yep. Anyway, but that's still a hit. So, this 11 plus.
Are both of these attacks happening simultaneously? The reason I ask is because the second the first hit hits, I'm no longer there.
You're noping out of the first one. They still have more movement though, so. Bam. So the first one doesn't hit because you nope out and you do the shadow dodge. Now you take 25 from the second one. As the image drops, you see an android holding 2 short swords, and they seem like the ones that you guys got in the +2 short swords that you guys got from that crypt.
I assume that he moved for his second attack.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for the
Okay.
second attack, yeah. And then, I need you guys to roll your initiatives too, Brent and Kronos.
Is his buddy moving?
No, it's that was just the end of their turn, so I'm waiting to see where everyone else falls in initiative.
Oh, I just asked because he didn't use his movement yet. So
No, yeah, it's not his turn yet.
14.
They're all on separate initiatives. 13 and 14?
14, yeah.
yes, and Vern was at 13. Does that include you guys as pluses?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get you guys some initiative juice or something.
So, that was Dis's turn, then that was Evil Dis's turn. Now, Kronos. Kronos will move now, 5, 10, 15, and go right to where the door opens.
This one or this one?
No. Evil Kronos.
Evil.
The one that the second dude number
Oh
2.
Jesus!
Yeah, no, he doesn't go close to you. He steps right there. And he is going to do something very familiar as his hand points out. And he goes, just like old times. And shoots a lightning bolt at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Fucking lightning bolt.
Dex is plus 9, so 17.
17. So, you, with the evasion, do a side roll and jump in the air as the lightning bolt zims past you. It arcs to you a little bit, but not enough to damage you. It sort of numbs you a little bit, and you land. And you're ready for that. And
Yes, I know this move well.
I have been taught.
and then he sort of, the android looks at you and he goes, you can't blame me for trying. as he sort of puts his hands down, and you see like these black spirits sort of move up and wash over the android as he casts some sort of spell. And then it is Evil Kirby's turn. The door behind them opens.
I hate everything.
Cue the Vietnam flashbacks.
Yep.
Dis. Does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. 1 for 7. Ouch, and another for 5. You rolled really low. As a hammer flings through the door, bouncing off you several times as the android starts walking towards you, and he goes, like old times, I guess, right? No healing. And then you hear him say, like, "We've got Dis on the run!" And Bryn walks up from behind as you see an axe fly down the hallway.
Sorry.
No, those miss.
Oh,
4 and a 3
God.
on the die.
So, like normal.
Roll just like I do, bitch.
And then you hear Bryn's voice go, "The bitch is mine."
Holy fuck. I'm gonna have to put her down.
And then it is Kronos' turn.
It's a flesh wound. Move. God damn it.
So that's what I'm. Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down so I can see where I'm at. All right, so I guess.
We're hoofing it.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Bad Day can hoof it quite a bit, can he?
Yep.
Oh,
10,
bad days.
20,
Bad
30,
day, bad day.
40, 50, 60.
So you
I
do
can
a
get
double.
to. I mean, from where I'm at, I can get to about the door, like the square before the door. I think. That's with my full 60 movement.
60. Yep, you can get, yeah.
There?
No, on the one square
One back.
the opposite
Yeah, one
direction.
back.
Yeah, thank you.
Suck.
You can double move if you want to get out into the hallway. You can still have your bonus action. Double move will give you another 60, but it would use your action to move as an extra
Right,
movement.
and then all I would have is my
Bonus.
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 Yep.
Frog G says, does Bryn start her attack by saying, well, axe, Yuli.
Let's see. All right.
Terrible puns.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move out into the hallway to the side.
You can go as far as here, so where do you want to go?
Well, I will only have my bonus action. Hang on a second.
You can.
Actions.
You have your Hexblade's Curse, your Bardic
Yeah.
Inspiration, or your Spirit Shroud.
What is the range on those?
Ah.
It's 30
Oh,
feet.
wait. I should probably just. Okay.
10,
Alright. That's what
That would hit me.
15,
No, no.
30. All right, you see that dot in the middle of the hallway that's in front of me? Move me
That?
to the left of it,
That.
right there. All right. Am I within 30 feet of evil me?
One
This
more
is
step up
evil
and you
me.
will be.
Okay,
One
one
more
more
step,
step
yeah.
up. Yep. All right.
That's
And then-
evil.
Hexblade's curse on that motherfucker. Hey! Fuck you!
Solid.
Bite my fucking ass.
Oh.
I only electrocute my friends.
I knew it. I was hoping.
I was waiting.
My job, damn it.
I'm the only one that can electrocute my friends. How dare you?
Okay, so that one is Luke. Evil Kronos.
Eck. Ed. Ed.
I'm calling him Eek.
And the one that is not labeled is Kirby.
Let's see here. Ed.
Ed, Ek,
Duh.
Eb,
What's this?
Duh. Eb, Ed, and Ek.
I was actually going to name him you.
Alfred Woodrow.
Yeah.
Ew, Ek.
And we're back to the 80s. Valley Girl.
Ab.
Take it easy, Frog G.
Later, dude.
We'll try to
see
save
you.
you if we live.
Yes.
We're gonna attempt to evil me, like that's supposed to narrow it down.
I know. Shouldn't this be good dis?
We went over this. It's evil or dis.
Evil or
That's
dis.
not possible.
Don't forget at 2.
No Caesar jokes.
I don't know. Is there knives coming to my back?
Right. No, they're all your front.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Kronos
Why is
And then
this
Bryn.
there?
did Hexblade on Evil Kronos.
Yep.
What is
And then
this
it is
layer?
Bryn's turn. Normal
I'm gonna
Bryn.
double move, because obviously, what else can I do?
Double move and then rage with the
Yep.
bonus. Yeah, okay.
Double move and rage. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Yep.
Okay. But boom. Then
So how far does that get me?
40 or 80.
80.
And you can move her similar to where Kronos was actually, because they were putting Frog G in that in the bags, so they were close to the door. Boom. Boom. And then
So that and
rage.
Kronos moved. His double move moved him 60, right?
His double was 120.
Oh,
Yeah.
120. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But he didn't
So
move
I'm
all
not
of it
that-
though. Well, he didn't
No,
move
he
all
didn't
the
use
second
all of
movement.
it. I just
Yeah.
I got close enough
Okay.
so where I could throw my curse on
Gotcha,
my
gotcha.
double.
I'm following.
And then
My
then it would go
doppelganger.
to real dis, normal evil dis.
What
Regular evil dis, not super dark evil dis.
What about Albie?
Oh, Kirby out.
Oh, yeah. He would. His turn would have went, so he would have tried to keep up. I think he would still technically be in the lab.
Really?
Yeah, you could put him.
What's his
They're-
flight?
I think their flight for Owl is. Oh, you're right. It might be like 60. It's on. I think I put it in your sheet on the extras finally.
Oh, I'll look.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Oh no, that one's not on there.
Kirby the Raven is 50.
So yeah, it'll be around the same. So he could get even up to where they are as well.
Okay.
Can't really do much with his bonus though. Cool. Then it's your turn. I always forget to put Kirby on initiative. There you are, buddy. Ooh.
I already did switch.
So which one was invisible that I gooed? It was evil
Kronos.
Kronos.
Yeah.
This
so
one.
that one, yeah, you guys can see the evil Kronos has sort of this black and pink. Or is your fairy fire pink or is it purple or something?
It's-
Is it a different color?
It's whatever color I pick, but I didn't pick, so let's just say purple.
Okay. So yeah, there's like a purple black glow coming off of the evil Kronos android, and it seems really easy to target and hit. So you'd have advantage on your attacks against it.
Is that easy for anyone or easy for Des?
Easy for anyone.
Easy for anyone, yeah. It's because he cast a spell, so his invisibility left, so he no longer has advantage. So now it grants advantage on attacks against him instead of evening it out.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Let's see here. Are there any shadows in this hallway?
Yeah, there's shadows here and there between people's feet, stuff like that. Like people are casting shadows. There's small shadows along the walls, but there's lots of fluorescent light. But there's enough that you can use your magic.
Oh no, I was just curious, like if there were any like wells of shadows that I could hide in, given all the damage that has happened to this hallway and the battle. I wasn't sure if there was like battle damage, lights out kind of shit. So, let's see here.
If you would want to move past your friends, because you can move through allied spaces, they could block the view enough for you to get a hide off.
Wasn't really my intent. So,
Okay. Or just telling you ways you could hide.
my 15 foot is a bonus, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's 30. You can go up to 30 with it.
I have to attack Evil Dis. It goes against the grain not to.
Yep.
I mean, I would attack Evil Bryn. I'm a little averse to, just because Bryn. But, and because she's in the back, and that's the easiest to do, so.
I would have thought attacking Evil Brim would have been easier because it's an abomination of...
Oh, see, you're convincing me now.
I mean,
Decisions.
I ask you this every fucking time. Does it give me sneak or not?
Yeah, because you're using your teleport, you get the sneak attack. You just don't have the assassinate because it's well in the rounds.
Yeah. Let's see here. Does a 26 hit her?
Yes.
very much does, yes.
All right, so...
And you're going to want to tell me what the... Oh, never mind, it's magic. So yeah. Never mind.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does all magic damage. Whoa.
So let's see here.
Whoever's idea this heating pad was...
Mine.
Good call. Good call.
So... Let's see, 25... 28 regular damage. 7 necrotic damage.
Boom. And that was 1. Oh yeah, you only get 1 with that. That's right. Yeah. You use
Yeah,
your bonus
because
to
my
move,
bonus
yeah.
is the other thing. So now I just have my movement.
Mm-hmm. You could say you could move back and try and shut those doors. Like if you're trying to find ways to cut yourself off.
I don't want to leave my party, nor do I want to move this way to give them opportunity. So I will just be here.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Dude, went with the charge just to get whoop. Okay.
Yep.
So, good. I mean, it's a good call.
Thank you. I don't like being behind enemy lines and fucked up at the same time.
You can see them all. They were all. You saw all of the androids like turn and look at Dis when Dis teleported back there, and there was a moment of, ooh, and then they all sort of turn and look to see Dis leave, and they sort of readjust. Dis is going to.
Evil Dis.
Yeah.
And I marked off the charge.
So, Evil Dis actually doesn't know about Kirby, so that would... Okay, boom. They're going to use their teleport ability to appear behind Bryn. Dude.
Does that give us opportunity?
Not unless they physically move away from you.
But they're now back facing to us, correct?
Yeah. And then 14 plus. Pull up. Dang it, I had the wrong fucking character sheet up. I was looking at Bryn's.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys have backgrounds. I can actually tell fucking which sheet I'm looking at.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. This. And then. So. 27 is going to hit. Doot doot. 4. 5. Plus 26. 31. So 31 damage goes through with your rage, Bryn.
Okay.
Doot doot. Or wait, hold on, I did that wrong. 36 halved. I have the wrong number. It's gonna be less than that.
18.
Yep. Shoot. 18, not 31. That's my bad.
Okay, that's better.
Doot doot.
Look, they did more than 31 just to me. Okay.
Yeah. I rolled the. I didn't roll the magic. I was doing the magic, and then 11 more goes through, not being halved from the magic. That's how it does. Boom. So it would have been 29 total.
Yep.
And then. Doot 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 doot.
Doot, 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 doot.
Do you remember when I used to put up initiative order?
Then.
Yeah, sure.
Why would you do that? There's so many things to put up. That's so crazy. Fucking Kronos, evil Kronos. Okay.
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 it's evil
There's a lot of
Kronos
you.
now.
So
Oh,
can you
no.
move? You're all gonna get attack of opportunities on Dis, the evil Dis, because they're gonna move under. They're gonna move under the owl because it's flying and into the lab.
So we all get to take a swing.
Mm-hmm.
A swing?
A swing.
Yeah, into the lab. They're not standing in the hallway anymore.
No, right. I'm just pausing there so we can destroy it.
Okay.
And then...
Heard.
So I swing. I get a nat 20,
Nice.
which is a 30 with Axer.
So that is gonna be 2d12 plus 4d8 plus 9.
Nice.
So, okay, so it's 2d12, but then
19
the
plus
fire
10.
gets doubled?
Yep. So it's
2d12 anyway.
Yeah. There's only one attack, right?
Yeah, but my damage is 2d12 plus 6 plus 2d8.
I got your sheet open right now. Your Bryn's 1d12 plus 2d8 for
That's
Axie.
one! I'm literally...
So
it
doubles it
already.
for the crit. Yeah.
It doubled it already. I was like, what the fuck? I'm looking at it.
You don't get
2d8
40-12? How dare you?
Yeah, the 2d8 won't double automatically. I don't
Right.
think though. Yeah.
No, it won't. So I'll have to roll that after, which is fine.
Yeah. 2d12 plus
what
6
a
plus
garbage
4d8.
fucking roll! Oh my gosh.
You should have seen all my D8s. I got like a 1, a 1, a 2, a 1, and a 7.
I got a 1 and a 5 for my.
I got a
my
29 to
D20s,
hit.
Or D12s. And
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead and roll damage, Kronos.
So 12 plus 21.
1d10.
So 33.
33.
D10.
That's the one. I'm guessing they're gonna.
Fuck this, I'm rolling it manually.
4 plus 6. 10.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Okay, so that goes through. Shoot.
D8, D8. D8.
Now the attack of opportunity, whether I'm using my packed weapon doesn't matter, right? It's not. I don't get 2 attacks with the packed weapon.
Yeah, you don't
attack.
get 2. It's just the
Okay.
1. It's just yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to double check.
13, 18. Four plus 34, 44, 43 plus 2d6.
Jeez, this.
I'm sorry. 44. 44. Period. No 2d6.
All right.
I was mixing 2 weapon damages, so yeah, it's just 44.
Yeah, just don't like that.
Good.
I should hope not.
She's a dick.
Where would you like me to put?
Right there
Bitch.
is fine. When because the doors will shut. When or that back one will. When you see them sort of dodge out and you sort of all turn back, you realize why, and you can see Kronos is casting a spell. I need all of you guys to make Constitution saving throws as you hear the loudest thunderclap you've ever heard. I gotta make one for the owl. Oh, it made it! We'll say
Nice.
for the purposes of this, it got behind
Nat
the door.
20. Fucking 23.
Oh, nice.
No. I did not make it.
Damn it.
Okay, so Dis, you take 18. Everyone else who made it takes 9 thunder damage.
I rolled a 4. What do you want from me? Oh, plus 3. So I rolled a 7. What do you want from me?
And that's not an attack, so Spirit Shroud doesn't go into it. Kirby.
Did Kirby make his? I'm just curious.
No.
Good-
Oh yeah,
good
Kirby made the save. And I said, like, for the purposes of this, I would just say it got behind the door and it was actually cut off from the radius, so it doesn't just get popped. But there's more AoEs coming, so we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. Where is my mouse just disappeared? Okay, there it is.
Bran,
But,
BFG.
if I can without hitting anybody, I will.
None of us are up there anymore. So.
Seriously.
I know. I understand.
No. Okay, here we go. I know what I'm doing.
Wouldn't be BFG by any chance, would it?
No, they don't have the BFG.
Yes!
Dang, fuck.
This hallway would be nothing but goo.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to hit that, sorry.
And thus ended the second season of Dice Stage
Yes.
Dudes
Ooh.
in a hail of BFG
Ooh.
glory.
Do you need a
I'm
second?
so sorry. Yeah, I just came in my pants. Woodrow moves evil Woodrow moves all the way up, looking at Kronos, and goes, "You think you're the edgelord? Watch this." And he puts his hand on your chest, and you can see the dark energy rising off of you, from your hex, sort of turns inward on you, and you can feel the necrotic forces you use turn against you for a moment. And he just critted you on an inflicting wounds, so that is 14d10 necrotic damage.
Ah!
Me?
Yes, you.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So.
For 76 necrotic damage. And no, that's not Kronos. That's evil Woodrow.
Evil
Oh,
Woodrow,
I thought you said
that's
Kronos.
No.
Ew.
Edgelord.
Yeah. So 76 necrotic damage, but that is his turn. He doesn't really have much of the other stuff he can do.
Luke.
Hellish Rebuke on that motherfucker.
All right, go ahead. It's a save. It's a saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
So is it Constitution or Dexterity?
Let's see. Creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll. You got a 16.
All right. 2d10. Let's see.
So he failed. Ooh.
6 and 3, so 9.
9 damage. All right.
Yep.
So you turn back the energy on him as he's doing it to you. and you get a little off on him as well. You guys basically just docked.
Shay, can you do the finger thing?
It is Evil Bryn's turn.
There we go.
Evil Bryn, go ahead.
1 sec.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yes, you have it. I'm so
Yes.
happy.
I had to upload it real quick, but I had it.
Nice. So, Bryn. Evil Bryn runs up to normal Bryn, 10, 20, 30. And with the last little bit of her 5-foot movement, begins to attempt to push Bryn back. So that's 1 attack. So Bryn, I need you to make me an athletics check. You have advantage. Against yourself with advantage.
So they each get 2 rolls.
Yep. 16 and a reroll. That was a
18
nothing.
and
I
an
don't-
18.
Oh, nice, and a 1. So yeah, you win. So she tries to push you, and she's about to say something, and then as she goes to push, you just stand there like a wall, and nothing happens, and she kind of like looks up and goes like, "I should have known how to be harder than that," and sort of raises her axe for the second attack at you.
Oh, the bitch.
Oh no, she misses too. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah,
So it's a
you cleated
13.
your own thigh.
13, and then it is good Kronos' turn.
Punch her in the uterus.
Right.
I'm sorry, was that out loud?
They're androids.
Standing next to. Well, fuck.
Punch her in the exhaust port.
That's like the ass.
That's the thermal exhaust port.
Oh.
Punch her in the docking port.
That's an action.
No.
It's good Kirby, did you say? Or good Kronos?
How about
Kronos.
this?
How about this?
How about it?
Well, that motherfucker is in my fucking way. That's the problem. But
Don't you have Thunderstep?
all right, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Can I
but-
grab? Can I grab Bryn and can we thunderstep behind those motherfuckers so they take damage? We show up behind and then she can attack.
Now, would you like to go behind Evil Kronos and gang rape him, or behind just the people in front of you? Just so I know exactly where you're going. And yes, you can.
You know
do
what?
that.
Yeah, let's go behind Evil Kronos and fucking fuck him up because yeah, he hasn't gotten fucked up enough yet.
Within 10 feet? Oh my god, it's perfect. He's a perfect.
So
Dis,
thunderstep.
I
3d10.
I will need you to make me a Constitution saving throw real quick, Dis.
14 plus whatever.
Okay.
17.
Ooh. All right, so
Yeah, so you
10
make it.
and 5, 15 plus another 3 is
18.
18. 18.
18 damage? Okay,
Yeah,
so
with the
Kirby
thunderstep,
takes
the 3d10.
full 18. And
What's up,
Bryn
Sam?
takes half for 30 damage. Boom. Okay. Nice. We've got some damage on the board on both parties now. So that was your thunder step. Boom, boom. And that's just your action. So you still have your bonus because you did your hex. Do you want to do your cast Spirit Shroud?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And you still have
Spirit
movement.
Shroud. I
If there's
mean,
anything you want to do. But
I mean, I don't. Does it take an action for me to chug a healing potion?
it's normally a bonus action, but I'll say you can use all of your movement if you're not going to move it all to
Yeah.
do that since you teleported. I'll allow you to kind of do that.
All right. Then where's my bag of holding?
How's your shoulder, Shay? I'm glad it's helping. Hello, some person.
What up?
How you doing, some person?
What's up, some person? Why can't I find my item?
What are you looking for? Oh, you're
I'm looking for my
healing.
my healing potion.
I drank it.
You suck.
Elven Spirit of Health, the big guys, they're up in your normal inventory. It's under Elven Spirit of Health, and then
Oh.
yeah, because you have two, and because you had two, and you gave everyone else each one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, so I have one? That's nice to know.
I don't have one.
Where the hell did
I don't think we put them in our thing, but...
I'm still not seeing it. Ship's cargo,
So-
Gizmo's notes, folding bow.
No, if you
wild
hit equipment, it's the fourth thing down or whatever. It's the
Inventory equipment.
right under your boots of speed. Yeah, Elven Spirit of
Jesus.
Health. Yeah, it just gives you.
If it
70
was a
hit points
snake,
back.
it would have fucking bit me. God. All right, so yeah, that gives me 70 back.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. That's why
You
I
say we
used
all
have
have one of these?
sparingly.
Yep.
I gave you both one,
Yay!
and I got
Oh, and
one
yeah,
left.
And yeah, you should have had 3 Chronos because you had 2 and then had 5. The
Oh,
5
okay.
mana or whatever.
So I
Or
have
the
2
ones
left
for-
now.
Yeah, because Chronos you can't give one to Kirby technically. You're holding on to Kirby, so you should technically have one more.
Okay.
Just in case it needs to be used, you have it.
Douse the owl.
Douse the owl. Molotov him.
He just starts like doing like the bird fluff and stuff, trying to take a bath in it.
No, too bad. Too bad. He takes 1 point of damage from the flask exploding on him, and so he disappears before the potion takes effect.
Oh, no, I'm gonna roll around in the potion. I'm gonna try and get some residual.
No, that would be me after Kirby disappears.
And then you're up next, Bryn.
Oh, thank fuck.
Plant that axe in that fucker's back.
Oh yeah, we're behind Evil Kirby.
We're behind Evil Kronos. Split him in
Kronos.
two.
Kronos. Evil Kronos. That's right,
Yep.
because you is Kirby. Got you.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. We're doing that. That's what we're doing. I'm still raging. So. Fuck this dude. Well, that's not as helpful. That was a 15.
Plus
Total?
what?
That was total. That was total. I
Yeah.
rolled a 5.
So your axe glances off the chest of it as the Kronos droid sort of turns around to see you. It's gonna take a little more than that.
Wait, did we get advantage because we were hitting behind him?
No.
Shit. I tried.
Does she get 2
Alright.
attacks because she's
Yes, I
raking?
get 2 attacks.
Well, she gets 2 attacks because it's her turn. Yeah.
I always get 2 attacks. One of the benefits of not having anything else that I can do.
Oh, here we go.
3.
That hits. Kronos goes to use the shield
Oh.
spell and realizes, oh, it's not there anymore.
So, for my 1d12 plus 6, I rolled a 12. So there's 18 plus another 7. So 25.
Plus 3 for raging, right?
Plus 3 for raging.
So 28.
Fuck yeah!
That does not feel good.
Suck it, Kronos!
Shuck
And then
it
I
long.
turned to you and I'm like,
shuck it
sorry,
long.
not you.
Yeah.
When you
Suck it
start
other
hitting
Kronos.
yourself, Kronos, it's gonna be nuts though. Which it is Kirby's turn
What the fuck
They
does
should-
this mean?
because he's got his hex on him and his builds all on like full fucking go right now. He hasn't got
Oh, yeah.
to do that yet.
Some person, I appreciate the Vorpal Blade reference. Snicker snack, split that guy a new crack. That Vorpal Blade went Snicker snack. Fuck yeah.
The door opens as you see an owl pecking at the panel, and it flies back out into the hallway. And Dis, you get healed for 70 points.
Jesus.
Or wait,
I
hold
only
on, let me
needed-
just double check something.
I only need 45, just to let you know.
Oh yeah, there was a long rest. Oh, you only needed 45?
Yes.
Well, you got 70.
Oh, I wish that it.
Oh, I was actually 55 that I needed. Okay.
I like like how Johnny goes, Bob, what the fuck, Bob? To steal his muffin cat back comment. Oh, what's up, Bob? It's good to see you, man.
Dog agrees.
There it is. There we go. Boom. Okay. And then...
It's funny,
And then-
Johnny's comment didn't show up in StreamYards.
Yeah, it's because I had to, because it said fuck twice, or it said fuck in it, so I had to
Oh.
allow it, and I didn't allow it quick enough.
So you Chronos drank the health potion. Doon. So Dis, it's your turn. Where to go? Where to go?
I can only get to here.
If you move up the 10 feet, you could get an extra 10 feet in your teleport. Unless...
Yeah, but that would use... Oh, movement, not action. Duh.
So you're like running at Woodrow, and he's like, "Come on!" and then you just teleport behind him.
Poof.
Now you do have advantage for flanking, and Bryn will as well, because you guys are directly flanking. You can sort of trap and get the advantage.
Fuck yeah.
Trapping is my specialty. 14 and a 20.
Nice. Let's take that 20. Kronos is. I don't think he's gonna like this.
No, he won't. Is it sneaky because I have advantages?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Kronos might get to kill himself.
That is
That's weird.
this.
Is that an existential crisis afterwards?
I don't know.
Face your demons.
Plus 2d8. Now the 2d6 necrotic does not get doubled, correct?
All dice get doubled.
Oh shit.
That's why the modifiers don't double or anything. Ugh.
So I have
Just
I have a
settle.
question. Do these androids, like, does Android Bryn, does she look better than me? 'Cause
No, they don't actually look like you guys, but you can hear
Good.
the voices, and their items are how you're telling them apart. Ugh.
Okay.
The
62 points.
If she looks better than me, I might have to kill her extra hard.
As Kronos takes the hits from Bryn, he looks over at Kronos and goes, "I should have seen that one coming." And then a rapier juts out through the chest and extends into a whip and starts lashing around, sort of whips around, and then withdraws back as Dis pulls it out. And yeah, that seemed to really, really damage Kronos as it sort of just reaches up, grabs where the hole came through, and sort of almost like crumples in on one knee. Then it is Evil Dis's turn. Let me make a check. So, boom, passes. Bryn.
Yep.
So, movement and bonus is used. Gonna move and teleport. One attack. Oh shit! With advantage from the flanking Kronos. Nat 20.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So. But Dis only has a +2 short sword, so.
I'm going to assume that your math is right, but I'm just going to say this. Even if this was, like, literally here, that would put this here.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh shit, no, yeah, it was wrong. So it won't be, I'll have to reroll. It'll be next to, behind you then, Dis. So you're the one that we should be flanking.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. I did my math wrong. I didn't count the double diagonal for coming out that door.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, those diagonals will fuck you up.
Well, yeah, because 5 then 10, and so I was yeah. And then I added 5. So
And I'm not trying to piss on what you're trying to do. With
no. You're good. You're good. I want to be checked on that. But what that does mean is the crit hits you, but you have sick ass adamantine armor. So I haven't rolled yet, so let me re-add this. And it was just plus 2 short swords. Oh yeah, that's where I was. Plus 2 short swords, plus this. These dice like to fucking take forever to land sometimes.
Yeah, one of my D8s was on the edge and just sat there wiggling until it would fucking settle. That's literally what it did. But for like 6 solid seconds. Because it was pinned between 2 other dice.
5. So without the crit, but with the sneak attack, that is 35 damage to you, Dis.
Okay.
As the same thing happens to you, but the armor seems to take out some of the sting. Doesn't let it penetrate as much. Phrasing.
My ass is double armored.
Accurate.
Evil Kronos is going to...
What you gonna do, bitch?
It's already got Spirit Shroud. It's going to use its Bardic Inspiration for Psychic Lash and do 2 attacks with its Spirit Shroud. First attack is 20... whoops, that's the wrong page. Is... 22. Is a 22 hit?
Who?
I can't remember.
Who?
Dis.
It hits me, yes. I think it hits everyone except Luke, maybe.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you have other stuff. So, the Dis hits you, then Kronos hits you with this attack. Up. And your extra damage, Kronos, is just a D8, right? It's just 1 D8 for Spirit Shroud.
The Spirit Shroud, yes.
Yes. Okay, so 8.
Let's see, action, bonus action, Spirit Shroud. Yeah, unless you're casting it at a higher level, it's 1d8. Yeah, 1d8 extra damage for each creature within 10 feet of you.
21 plus the Psychic Lash is going to be 28. So this would be 28 damage from
Okay.
Kronos' Scythe attack. Okay, then it's going to be Evil Kirby. He is going to actually move up to Kronos. And he's going to do the same one. Yeah, he's going to do the same thing again, except at a lower level, because he doesn't have that 6th spell anymore. He is going to reach his hand down and goes, I can't have you undoing all my hard work now, can I? And he's going to force you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And you're melodramatic.
That's Woodrow. Well, Kirby.
Alright, 19 plus 3, so 22.
Nice. So yes, you make the save. I think you take only half as much. So you take 20 necrotic damage. As you guys all see Woodrow Kirby walking up and saying that, the droid is moving his hands, and you can see the water coming out of Kronos and sort of evaporating up into the air as he sort of dehydrates a little.
Thinner.
Yes, he blighted you. And then
I've had
Evil
benders
Bryn.
that have dehydrated me more.
Yeah, right.
Evil Bryn is gonna move up next to you, Dis.
Joy.
Locks you in. Ooh, a nat 20. Why? People just keep fucking rolling nat 20s now that you got that armor. That's hilarious. Of course.
Boxing me in here or here?
Like that. Yeah, either one works, honestly. I don't care. Okay, so Bryn hits with 2 attacks. Crits
So
with one.
who's for
technically.
arming the owl with like a couple of laser pistols so he can like
Right.
swoop down the hallway and pew pew pew
Pew pew pew pew pew.
We're tying these to your wings.
Yeah. Just gonna mount them underneath your wings.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
Use your feet to pull the triggers.
27. 27 plus 48.
Ouch.
So for 47, another 47 dis.
I'm at -9.
Okay, so
Shit,
Bryn.
I meant to cast Headless Rebuke, but anyway.
You see all this chaos happening with the androids teleporting and taunting, but your vision focuses. You can see Dis behind Kronos, in between evil robot Dis and Kronos, and sort of fighting to try and stay with you guys and stay up as you, the evil you, walks up and just slashes twice with the axe and drives that second down in deep as Dis falls to the ground and sinks the axe in. And the android makes eye contact with you and goes, "Oh, looks like there's a wall between us. I can just sit here and have all the fun I want." And then it's going to go to Kronos. It's your turn.
You're really gonna hate it if Kronos kills Kronos, cause then I'm coming for you, bitch.
Let's see. So how about let's do this again. Thunderstep. I'm gonna grab Bryn. I'm gonna Thunderstep right behind Evil Dis. I'll plant her right behind Evil Bryn, and I'll stand right next to Evil Dis.
Okay, where do I move you? Because that was complicated.
So, basically,
They're
cross us.
diagonals. Yeah, they're
So
diagonals
he's
at the
dropping me
bottom.
behind Evil
Evil
Bryn,
Dis.
so right next to Evil Dis. And then
And then he's going behind. Okay.
He's going
Yeah.
behind Dis. He's going behind Dis.
Yeah, down.
Alright.
One more back.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
evil dis.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
Bryn's in the top diagonal. One more up.
Yep.
Yep.
Right up.
That's fine.
Yep.
Right,
It works.
like right behind Bryn, the evil
Yeah.
Bryn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So give me. They fail.
There you go.
I'm gonna
straight to
need
you.
Let's see.
saving or damage from you, but also Dis. As the darkness sort of takes hold of you, you do fail one death saving throw.
I shall record a fail.
Fucking die.
I yell at the darkness, "Bring it, motherfucker!"
Gosh.
You merely
So
adapted the
4
darkness.
plus 4 plus 7, so 15 damage.
What was that, Kronos?
15 damage. For
Oh,
the 3
okay.
D10 on the Thunderstep. Yeah.
And that hits everyone but Evil Dis, so 15, so 45. 15 becomes 42. 42, and then 15. Oh, as you do that, you can see the evil Kronos back there. You blow, like with the thunder wave, you blow pieces off him, and it's sort of just like almost a Terminator-like skeleton hanging on. And he turns, and it's just like, running away so soon. And you hear like the voice starts to go and goes all robot, like when one of us slips out of StreamYards.
Don't worry, I'll be back for you, chummy.
But that is your turn. You have your bonus if you want to give anyone Bardic Inspiration or anything like that, but then it would be Bryn's turn.
Let's see. Bonus action. I guess I'm done then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Bryn, all you.
Don't forget good Kirby, by the way.
Oh, yes, let me cast a spell I was going to cast with him real quick.
So I'm gonna go after Evil Me, cause fuck that bitch. And yeah.
Go ahead and do your attacks. I'm just going to roll a spell here real quick, and then I'll get to that after your attacks.
Okay. Fucking shit. So I got a 12 and a 23.
A 12 and a 23.
Yeah.
The 23 hits.
Yeah.
You got this, babe.
Question. Could I have thrown a maddening hex at Evil Kronos as a bonus action? Since he's like within 30 feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Maddening Hex does extra damage to him.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can deal +5 psychic damage to the target cursed by your hex spell or other cursing warlock feature that you see within 30 feet. Huh.
Yeah. So what basically what happens is as you appear and he turns around and says running away so soon, you just what do you say in retort as you because it's enough to shatter the rest of the skeleton. It only had 95 hit points on it, so.
Don't worry, I'll be back for you.
And it just shatters into pieces.
24
Nice.
damage.
24, okay. And that is on Evil Bryn. 24. And can you see how much of it was the fire by chance?
The fire was 13.
13 goes through. 4. So 5 and 11. Nice. Okay, 69 damage on Bryn. 71 on Dis. Okay, wow. Nice. This is going better than I thought.
Legit, that was the first time I've actually been able to use the full extent of like my
Your build.
warlock ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking fun.
Kirby, he casts the same thing he did to you, Kronos, but he does it to Evil Woodrow, and you guys, you get a little message that goes like, air support coming in, as the owl turns the corner and like flies down the hall and stops behind Bryn, and yeah, casts Blight on Evil Kirby, who failed on his save because he rolled a 5 and takes 42 damage. Yeah, that did a shit ton of damage. Just, you see the robot's form start to like glow this weird purple hot, almost like a blue hot, but it's purple. And that is Dis, which I need a death saving throw, which is just a d20.
19.
19, so yeah, you get one save. And then it is Evil Dis's turn. Evil Dis is right there. They actually are worried about survival and don't work as a team as well as you do. So how would this go down? That is the one advantage you have in this moment. Okay. Evil Dis is going to attempt to... Ooh. Can't move in the same spots. Okay. Bryn. Dang. You're down, so technically they can move in that spot now because you're not threatening, you're just lying down. So there is one space of movement. Okay, this is what's going to happen. The evil robot Dis sort of steps up out of evil Kirby's shadow into the one space forward where Dis's body is to get the shadow stealth maneuver. 19 and a... Fuck.
Does that count as... That doesn't count as moving away from me because
No.
I wasn't hitting her, right?
Yeah, and plus it's not moving out of your reach. It's still within
Yeah.
your reach, so you wouldn't get the attack of opportunity. But
I was standing right behind them. Do I get
if
an
they
attack of
move,
opportunity?
if they normally moved, you would have, but they
Okay.
teleported.
Gotcha.
That is a 25. So there's a threatening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is all halved because
That
of
was just when I
raging.
brought that up.
Yeah. That was funny.
I think you're in the middle of making your saving throw, so it makes sense.
15 plus 21. Boom. Half of that. For 18 piercing damage.
Who?
Bryn. Normal
Okay.
Bryn. And then you hear Evil Dis say, like, 1 for 1 or good odds. And they are going to use their movement to go back. So that would give Bryn an attack of opportunity on Evil Dis. And they head back into the lab.
Evil Disc goes back into the lab. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yep. After saying 1 for 1 are good odds, and they're dipping.
Got a 17.
That's evil.
17 misses. So as they dip back, just narrowly avoiding your axe swing. Then Kronos. You hear Kronos say, with the trick I picked up from the little annoying one, I can only get one of us out of here. Who's it gonna be?
Wait a minute, didn't I just shatter?
Oh yeah,
Evil
Kronos. That was Kronos. My
Yeah.
bad. I was looking at the
Yeah,
wrong thing.
he's
That's
gone.
Evil Kirby. Oh, Kirby. That's right. He has a different spell. Okay, dope. Evil Woodrow is gonna retreat. Sorry, I crossed out Kronos, but I read Kirby because Kirby's right next to it. Or read Kronos because Kirby's right next to it.
This is the lab you meant he fell back into?
No.
Evil Disc?
No.
Up there?
Yeah.
Up?
Up. Yep.
Okay.
Woodrow is gonna move back. Well, Kirby. The W is fucking me up. The Kirby's gonna move back. The evil Kirby.
W.
Yeah, and then
Back?
Towards us.
Towards Evil
Brand.
Disc.
Yes.
Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Bryn is going to swipe once at Bryn.
Yep.
And a miss.
Damn straight, bitch.
What's the damage? Okay. That is, let me check something real quick. Okay. So Dis. Add another death save. Or no, another death fail.
Yay!
I figured out how to do it. She slashes at you, steps over Dis, gets a little bit away, and turns back and goes like, "Oh, I forgot a parting gift," and chucks the axe into Dis's body on the ground, and it sinks in. But it's not standing right next. It's not a melee attack, so that's one failed save. And then she calls the axe back as the door shuts, and they begin to walk back more that way. But then it's Kronos' turn. You see Dis's body is looking rough on the ground in front of you.
So mass cure wounds, is that
Do you have it?
I do with the staff of healing.
Yep. Then yeah, you can.
Yeah. All right. So at higher, when you cast a spell, the spell slot's 6th level or higher. I can't really do that. I don't have 6th level spells, do I?
No. Not yet.
Okay. So yeah. 30-foot radius, 3d8 plus your spell casting ability
Roll to
modifier.
dick tunnel.
Oh my god. This is not their channel.
Oh, they're not digging. They got magic.
It's, what is it? XQC or whatever it is?
3d8. I spellcast with my charisma, correct?
Your turn.
My
Yes.
spellcasting modifier, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
+5. Okay. Wait. Staff of healing.
Take it down, take
Alright.
it down, take it down, everything that song.
I'm sorry.
That makes sense. Whatever.
All right, 3d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So, all right, 7 plus 3 is 10, plus another 5 is 15, plus another 5, so 20.
Whew. Okay.
All right,
And that was
5 charges. All right,
5 charges.
Just
And that was
on the
on what
staff.
item again?
that was the
The-
staff of healing.
Oh, that was for the Staff of Healing. Okay.
Yeah, it was from the staff of healing. Yeah. And yeah, so 20 back to Des.
How does that work when I'm dead? Does
So
that
you get-
stabilize
you're-
me?
You're stabilized and you have 20 hit points.
Oh. Does that mean I'm conscious?
Yep. You sort of go, whoa, and you're back up, back on the ground. You have to get up, but you're back to life, but you're prone.
Back
And we're still
to
technically in
life,
initiative. So,
back to reality.
is there any movement or bonus actions you would like to take on your turn, Kronos?
So, real quick before Kronos says anything else, where exactly are all of the bad guys? Did they all go back behind that door?
They went into that room, and then Bryn shut the door as she sort of threw the axe into Dis and tried to finish her
So
off.
Bryn shut the door that she's in front of, but she didn't move farther back?
We don't
You don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because I'm thinking if that door could open,
Kronos could tell
I
you.
have it. I have it.
Oh yeah. Ha! That's right. I can. I'll go ahead and look
Use your
through with the goggles and see
Yeah,
what's
they-
behind the door.
They don't seem to be right behind the door. They seem to have been taken off into deeper in. Yeah, about somewhere in there probably. But you
Alright.
can't see them. It's past your extent of your see-through vision.
We're gonna have to chase these fuckers down.
Okay, so they're behind like 3 doors then.
That you're
Yeah.
aware of, yes.
Okay.
All right. So that was my action.
Because I have a BFG that I really need to fire at something. And I kind of
Yeah.
feel like there's a chance if I fire it towards the doors,
Let's
it might
see.
go through.
No.
Well, I'm curious as to what's
I
back
want
there. We might want to find out what's back there before we go melting all of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You've got movement still and your bonus.
Yeah, they just killed this, and then we had to bring her back. So I'm kind of less in the give a fuck what's back there mode, and more in
Right.
the everyone's going to die mode.
Action, bonus action. All right.
Thank you, Shadowpunk.
I'm glad that you find it interesting.
Let's see.
He didn't say good or bad interesting. He just said interesting.
I had to break Shay of thinking that interesting automatically meant bad. Because she would ask me,
Sai would say it. I'd be like, "So what do you think of this?" And then go, "Interesting." And I'm like, "That's never a good answer. That's always a bad answer."
I'm still arriving
about it.
at an
Still
answer.
processing. Oh shit!
I'm gonna go ahead, I guess,
Intriguing.
move up to the door, and continue looking forward and keep an eye out, looking 60 feet ahead of me.
Yeah.
And
Excuse me. When you go in, once you get in there and you get a little ways into that room, and you're looking around, you can see that they are sort of standing behind those doors, and you can see that they're all sort of standing like triangly facing each other, and Kirby is holding up a hammer, and they're all sort of reaching up and grabbing onto his hammer. Giggity.
Don't grab onto it. Don't grab
All
onto
right.
Kirby's hammer. That's inappropriate.
Okay, can we hear by the power of Grayskull?
I refuse. No, I'm just kidding.
Or is it more along the lines of
Grayskull.
thunder, 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 thunderbots? Oh.
Wow.
I gotta find my dice.
It's more Thor, Odinson,
Right.
and Bifrost.
Sorry. And of course, my D20 has disappeared.
Do you think there's a short bus version of the Rainbow or the Bifrost,
Probably.
the Rainbow Bridge?
No. If you can't
Okay.
make the long trek on the Rainbow Bridge, you don't get a go.
So,
Sure there is. It's the Pastel Pass.
I'm gonna cock back to them. I'm gonna send back what I see, and since I didn't use all of my movement, can I move back and out of the way?
Yeah.
All right, Bren, let her fucking rip.
At the doors, though? Is that going to help?
Since I'm in the door right now.
You're
I mean-
She
right,
means
but
these
there's
doors.
those doors.
If it impacts these doors, then you're going to be in the blast radius if it activates.
Yeah.
Isn't it a 20-foot radius?
All right. So since I'm standing next to a door, can I hack into that door and open the other doors from the other side?
It's a lot of actions. I'll let you do it though. Give me a roll, but this one is using your intelligence. So 1 + 4. What's your proficiency? 5 or is it 4?
Proficiency is 4.
4. So whatever you roll on a d20 + 5.
Okay.
I like it. Kirby's like,
There's a lot of action.
14 plus 5, so 19.
19. Okay. Yeah. So you basically take a step back and you're on your pad and you're sort of like you've hacked the door open. So that door is we're just gonna say is stuck open until you say otherwise.
Okay.
Same with the other ones. You've opened like the trip set.
So all
and he
three
stepped
of
one.
them?
Yeah, and he stepped back.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah!
Just
Out of the
this
way.
way? Or back that way, out of the way.
Yeah, out of
Out of the
way.
BFG way. Yeah.
Out of the BFG way.
I didn't see
Yeah.
Bryn was right below him.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, that's why I said, and I want to move out of the way. So yeah.
Of the way.
Let him rip.
So I'm gonna fire. Basically, I'm gonna aim for like right. I was gonna say right on the ground between the three of them. They're sitting in that little circle, and since this has a radius,
So you're aiming for the ground, just to like drop it right underneath them. Is what you're saying?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, heard.
Okay. For my party, do I roll the digital dice that have been kind of dicks to me, or do I roll the giant dice?
Giant die.
Giant.
You place the giant die.
I placed
Yeah.
the giant die. Hold
Wait,
on.
what number's up?
What number do I need to have up?
Luke, weigh in.
What number should I have up for giant die?
I just, you know what? Don't even look at it. Like, shake it around in your hand. Don't even look at it, and then set it down. You know? Exactly.
Okay.
Tilt.
12 plus 10, so 22. No, plus 8. Sorry, 20. 30.
Oh,
20.
so you don't got to roll the hit because it's an AOE and you were aiming
Oh.
at the floor. You didn't aim at them,
Sweet.
so they just make their saves and you roll damage.
Oh.
It's like you basically cast fireball on them.
Yeah.
Doot.
Well then,
Yeah, you roll the hit only if you're aiming at them because you can technically crit the person you hit with it, but it still blows up and hits everyone else.
Yeah, you can't crit the floor.
25.
25 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh dang. You reload. You can reload with your bonus action.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
You're going to shoot go?
I was already doing that. I was waiting to hear how bad I fucked him up first, Kirby.
It's looking. You hit. It looks like you hit Kirby really bad. The other two seem to like back away as it went off and didn't hit them as much as you think it would. But it definitely got you. Put it right under Kirby.
Yes! Suck it, Trebek. Okay.
Shuck it long.
Suck it, Trebek.
And shuck it hard.
Oh.
The rough, just like your mother likes it, Trebek.
They're all
Oh,
above
what's up,
80
this good
damage
stuff?
now.
That's good stuff.
Oh, this might do it to at least. This is gonna be poetic, Bryn.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll me some damage. Roll me some damage.
Damage again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it. You can do
The benefit to aiming at the floor though is you can't miss and have it past them.
38.
Damage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is fucking dope.
For D8,
I really like how this.
I got 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 4. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. And then plus 4.
And you said okay, so 30 is that's that one down, that one down, that one's still up. Boom. Okay. As you aim and hit the floor again one more time, the ball explodes and encompasses them, but this time as it comes down, there's two piles of goo where Kirby and Dis were. And,
Yes! Fuck you, Dis!
And Bryn, the evil Bryn, you see for a moment, she's looking at where Kirby was, and is like, no. And then turns and sees where Dis was, and the shriek that she lets out is coming from an android, and it starts to break and like garble and becomes this inhuman scream that kind of hurts your ears and sounds very alien. But that is Kirby's turn. And Kirby's going to fly directly down the hallway like a dive bomber. Let's see what spell to use. He's going to land on her head and turn into a cat. And
use
Clara is out.
Thousand Claws.
He still has one more square of movement where I put him, just to let you know. If it's
This
50.
is
Okay.
good stuff. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Miss Good
Yay.
Happy
Ooh, 20.
birthday.
Oh,
That hits. Sorry.
pop my shoulder.
So,
Popped it? Good.
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. The owl lands on the shoulder, and a little message pops up to you guys and goes like, "I was getting tired of healing anyway." And you see like the eyes of the owl go black and the eyes of Bryn go black, and it does inflict wounds like what Evil Kirby did to you, Kronos. Doesn't crit this time, but still rolls pretty fucking well. 33 damage on top of 120. What is your health, Bryn?
Currently I'm at 81.
What total? What's the total of your health?
137.
So as that happens, you see the droid start to break apart from top to bottom and just sort of fall into different pieces, and the head sort of just like a Terminator head rolls into the pile of debris and just kind of looks up at you, Bryn.
How I really want to like run up and just punt it.
No! Get to my turn, goddammit.
It is Dis's turn. After.
I run up and punt it.
Hold on.
Give me
Real
a
quick
strength
side.
athletics.
Was that your thought the whole time?
Yes! Yes!
We have the exact same mind. We're like, I want to run up and punt it. You're like, no. It's my turn.
Don't
I
steal my
want to run up
thunder.
and punt it.
Dirty 20.
Nice. So you don't break your foot, and you manage to lob the metal android skull pretty far into the lab. You get a little message from Al Kirby, and he goes like, I'm starting to think we're the bad guys.
Are we the baddies?
I just reply, starting.
Yeah, I know. Those are going.
I mean, Kirby, if we were the baddies, wouldn't we just let you die? As opposed to trying to find your damn body and keep you around.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, he's more evil now than good, so I wouldn't...
Jess, shut the fuck up.
I'm more owl than man.
We can rebuild
Only
him.
for the time being there, buddy. Only for the time
We're
being.
working on it.
You know what? While we're here, we could get him an android body.
Yeah, would you like an android body?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah. You want to be an android? Just
I want
don't
Frog
do what
G.
these ones did.
You want to be Frog G?
No, he goes like, we could maybe try to fabricate something, get me out of this.
Kirby makes a good meat.
Creators Outlet used his 8-month membership message to say woot and put in the Shay and Sigh emojis.
Woot!
Fuck you.
Woot.
Woot Creators Outlet! I'm really glad that you've been healing up well. We're happy to have you around.
Oh, sure.
I am down 79 points, so let me see here.
You have one of those potions.
I
that
do.
heals About that. Heals a decent amount.
I don't want to use it if I don't have to. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna
You
wait.
act like fighting yourself was hard.
Yeah.
I died.
A little bit.
I died.
Almost.
I mean, I got down to 14. Like,
Calm down. You
yeah.
were dying.
Yeah.
You weren't dead.
I
You were
was
just
no. I was
mostly-
unconscious and failed 2 death saving throws. That's 2/3 dead.
That is 2/3 dead.
That's still a third alive.
2/3 dead with the cherry on top with that one save.
Yes. That means I could wiggle a toe. What is this room, by the way?
So
now that we've killed everything and are standing in it awkwardly.
when you look at the feed that you guys have from when Kronos took out the data, this seems to be the room they were testing the cube. And what you do see is there's a moment where they get it turned on, and everyone in the elves and the humans in that room, kind of back to your left, back behind you with a glass window looking, the observation room. There was people in there that were sort of like celebrating, and then it went off real quick, and a couple of them were looking at the computers. A couple of them turned back confused and looked at the glass, and then all of a sudden that's when the androids start to do have that weird behavior that you noticed that led up to them killing everybody. It seems that when it clicked on, they had uploaded themselves to this facility from Kronos' ship. They had uploaded themselves to the piece of Kronos' ship, basically, and then invaded their laboratory and took it over, or got whatever they wanted from it. And then the one android that isn't here seemed to be manipulating himself and evolving into something else, or constructing himself into something else.
Gee, almost like it's Manos.
And when the portal opens, before it swallows that android, you can see almost in the freeze frame when you freeze it what's beyond, and all you see is a snow-capped mountain and some trees. There's a sort of blizzard going on.
He's on Hoth.
There were no trees on Hoth.
You don't know.
I do.
We saw one valley. And a cave.
Is he on Hoth?
Valley in a cave.
Have you guys seen a blizzard anywhere?
I like how Kirby's like, you guys know where this is, and I'm just like, nope.
You do. You got to think way back for this one.
Wait, were there crystals? Because I've been to Hoth. Hoth has crystals.
Chat, where was there a blizzard?
The last place we were.
Think back to episode 1.
I don't remember.
Episode 1? That was like
I'll let
several
that simmer.
episodes ago.
It's a Bob Ross painting. My God, you're fighting Bob Ross.
We'll never win.
He's
Those aren't happy trees.
all those fucking happy trees, man.
Those are
Can't
angry
take the
trees.
positivity.
That's no happy tree.
Is there anything in this room?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Is
It's
there
a pretty
anything in this
sterile
room?
laboratory. Some dead bodies in the consoles. It's a pretty sterile environment.
I'm gonna search their pockets
No.
for loose change.
Oh my God. They don't have pockets. Not only are they
You don't know.
poop.
Not the androids, the
Oh.
scientists.
Roll me 2d20.
The androids.
I was searching the androids for money. I was like, the androids, where do they have pockets? They have hatchets.
A 19 and a 12.
Add those together, you get 31 times 10. No, I'm just kidding. You get 31 gold off of just picking off the dead bodies.
Cool.
It's like pocket change.
Then I count this as a success.
You got a frog night.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
Frog Night.
On our backs still. By the way, we had that entire fight with parts of Frog Knight strapped onto our backs.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So we came in here.
Does
There's
does he have a comment on how everything went? I feel like
Wasn't he on his way to work?
I was meaning
In context of the game.
Oh.
In the context.
Frog
G.
Night. Okay,
Frog
yeah.
Night.
Frog G.
I'm imagining he powered down when you guys put him in the bag because he didn't have the power running to him. Cool.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
He's just back there like, yes, get him. Oh yeah, just fucking just like being your guys' hype man.
Oh, that
Move
didn't
to the
go
left.
very well, Brett.
Look out for that one.
Non-Bardic inspiration.
What was that hit? That was pathetic.
You can do better than that. You
Oh,
hit me
that-
better than that.
That dark elf. Oh, what a shame. That's just a disgrace.
You just have Frog Knight sitting here critiquing. He's like, when I fought you, you were better. Did you get fat? You must have all gotten fat. It's like, that's getting hackled during this epic fight.
Too slow.
So no ship part, no loot. I hate this
Well,
place.
There is technically loot. There's the
Frogite.
weapons that they were using that are evil copies of your weapons.
I mean, do we take the evil? I feel like we should at least possess them, so someone else.
Fuck it, I
can
pick 'em
use
up.
them.
Yeah, I'll pick up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's times 2 short swords plus 2.
So times 4 plus 2 short swords.
Well, put in parentheses, 2 of them are evil.
Wouldn't that
It
be
has to
cursed?
have multiple E's.
Maybe. One
It can't
Kirby
just be
hammer.
evil. They have to have multiple.
Kirby can't carry the Kirby hammer.
Until we get him some kind of body, but I can hold on to it for him.
One Bryn axe.
Ah, yes, evil Axie.
One vibro shaft. I was excited to say that one.
Who the hell had a vibro shaft?
Guess.
Kronos.
His scythe it uses sonic
Vibration.
weapon. Sonic.
Yeah, it's a sonic weapon. It's a vibration sound.
Vibro shaft. Who's Kronos?
God damn it.
I'm sorry, Luke.
I'm sad now.
Sorry.
Kronos, I didn't know that you had a giant vibrator.
It's the evil version.
Evil.
Wait, does that mean that it's like one of those big black cars?
Yes.
With a mustache.
And the vibrator is turned way up.
Article at the very end.
Right at the tip.
Poppycock.
Right at the tip.
Oh wow.
We're ending this session early, guys, so that's all for today.
No.
Boop, boop. Trying to think. Now that you guys have a little bit of time to breathe and not be murdered by yourselves, doot, doot, doot. Oh yeah, one of the pieces of information you can pull from the schematics of these things is when they're working on the flux capacitor, they had gotten a donation from the New Horizon Foundation. So that's something you can look into as well.
New Horizon Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, see? I've got to, see?
Yeah.
Wise guy.
Yeah, okay, that's everything. Just want to make sure I double check I didn't forget anything when you downloaded that stuff. And
Is there any any coordinates or any energy signature in the computer from where our changing android went off to?
Oh
Or
yes,
are-
there's some data you can collect and try to figure out where he went. Like I said,
Yeah.
there was also data you got from them studying it and pulling stuff off Frog G, where you could actually try and attempt to start to recreate technology and like reverse engineer it if you can't go get it yourself. It just
Right.
that, like I said, that'll just take a long time. But you have the alien tech; you could eventually figure out how to do it. You did it before. Ugh.
You know, you should go visit Doc Brown.
Right.
He
Well,
could
the
make you a
ship's
flux
done it before.
capacitor. You just need a clock, a toilet,
And a lightning bolt, which you've got plenty of.
and a sink. Yeah. Thanks for that again.
Hey, I didn't electrocute you this time.
I just give him the side eye.
When you give him the side eye, it's almost like Kronos side eyes you back for a moment. Doesn't seem like Kronos though.
I don't even know what's happening anymore.
No one does. It's how we roll. All right. Does anyone else want to do anything else here?
Is there in that first room before we went and saw that room? Is there anything in that room that that we missed? Anything
No,
on the
just
walls?
the data.
No, okay.
No, it's just the consoles that are in there. It's like I said, it's a sterile laboratory. There's not a whole lot of
Gotcha.
like extras hanging around. I used to clean labs. There's no.
And Frog G
there's
was the
little
only
clutter
thing.
as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Frog G was in there.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we'll just. You know what? Actually, I want to go down that hallway that's collapsed,
This one.
and I want to take a look beyond that rock and just see if I can see anything.
It's essentially like you're looking into a mountain wall.
Yeah.
Can you can you dimension door?
You'd have to
Really?
guess this. You'd have to guess distance, and if there was no pocket, you'd get junted to the nearest open space and take damage.
Yeah.
So
no.
couldn't we use the schematic to determine how much distance there is, and then
Yes, you could. You'd have to tell me how far. It would be up to 500 feet, and just tell me how far you're going, because I'm not going to sit here and draw out another map. I would just have to know where you're going. Because I can tell you what's there.
Up to you, Kronos. I mean, I could try it, but I'm at 20 hit points, and I don't feel like shoving myself through that.
Well, it might not do damage with Dimension Door. That might just be teleport. But you still get junted to like the nearest location.
All right.
Usually back where you came from. Well,
I mean, with this visor, I can see I'm supposed to be able to see 60 feet in front of me. So
unless it's
yeah.
how much stone?
Let's see. 60 feet lasts for a minute. Can penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of
So you
common
see a
ground.
foot
Okay.
in, and then it just goes dead.
Okay. Damn. All right. What about this ring of mold earth? Can I use it to tunnel through over there?
So this is mostly construction, and there is some earth that you can move, but you'd be pulling rocks and stuff out through all of the, trying to pull it through collapsed metal, which the spell's not strong enough to pull it through, like
Gotcha.
move. So
Okay, can we use the schematic and determine how far it is to? I don't know what was in this direction. The ship, the squid
that-
ship.
yeah, there was a
weird-
hangar that way.
Okay. Fuck. Does the ship in the visual feed that we had from before the attack, is the ship sitting flat, or is it like on struts, or like is there space under it?
So it's actually in a liquid vat, like a swimming pool. It's in a pool, like a float pool. That's what it was when you were looking at it before the place caved in on itself in the feed.
Does liquid count as occupied space?
If rocks fall into it and it displaces the water everywhere, yes. It is occupied.
Okay, but if it's just water, does it count as occupied space?
No, if there's nothing in the water, it's not occupied space.
Okay. Is that within 500 feet of where we're standing?
Technically, yes.
It's only 4d6 that I would take. And I have 20 hit points. I would have to roll really poorly to be at 0.
Didn't you die once already? I mean, if we're
It's a flesh wound.
right.
According to the schematics, is the closest unoccupied space, assuming all of this is caved in, back where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if that was all caved, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I want to be spit out someplace they can get to me if I die.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice, huh?
It would be. That's why I asked.
I mean, when things collapse, things move.
That is You are correct. When things collapse, it involves movement. It's very, very on point.
So according to the schematics you're looking at, yes.
So according to the schematics that are no longer relevant.
Yeah.
Kamikaze! I teleport.
Oh my God.
Okay. You feel that where you're trying to go, there's nothing for the magic to take a hold of, and you can feel yourself getting pulled back to the spot where you started the teleportation attempt from.
Okay.
You see smoke form. This turns into smoke and goes through some of the rocks, and then immediately sort of comes back and slams back into the spot, holding her head.
Should I
All
roll the
sixes.
46? No, 5, 5, 2, and 1. So 13.
Barf.
So,
All right.
how'd that work out for you?
The liquid's no longer there.
Yeah.
Oop. The fuck? Sorry.
The more you know. Look, my 7 hit points and I are leaving.
Yeah.
Can we can we heal you, please, before we go venturing anywhere else?
You must gather your party before venturing forth. What the fuck is that from?
I suppose I could smack you with the healing
Please
stick
don't.
again.
Please don't smack me with anything.
No, come here. Let me hit you with the stick. All
Hit you with
right.
the stick to make you feel better.
Cure wounds.
I'm gonna laugh
Alright.
if it heals for like 2.
Minor attack of healing.
Right.
Baldur's Gate, that's what it was from.
Ah. I can't
All
get
right.
it anymore.
So if I want to use, how do I do this with 2? Like if I want to do 3 charges.
Then I think it would be 3d8.
Okay. I just wanted to
Yep.
make sure. I thought that's what it was. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yep.
Okay. All right,
And I'll let you
so-
add your charisma modifier to it, like a normal healing spell. I don't think it does, but I'll let you if it doesn't.
But Kirby is
your spell
taking pity
casting
on the
ability
party.
modifier, yeah.
Okay, it does
All
this
right.
one.
So
Couldn't remember.
3d8 plus my
5.
charisma. Okay. All right. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Plus another 4 is 16. Plus another 5 is 21.
Yes, heal, not damage, goddammit. Stupid.
Damage yourself for 21.
What are all
And
these
I'm down
blinky
again.
things up top? There's a fire one, a wizard one.
What the fuck are you talking about?
At the top of the character sheet, there are
Oh,
like
yeah.
little hidden buttons that you can hit.
If you
The fuck?
scroll over it, yeah, it's a little glowy wizard thing. Click to enable party time. Flashing color warning.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Sheet. Go right
That's
above the forge. Go to builder and then up. Go straight up.
Oh,
towards your
what the
name.
fuck?
Right?
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyway,
That
Yeah.
used to be
Watch
a
us-
flame.
watch us all take epilepsy damage.
Yeah. Kronos, when did you get your armor back?
It literally doesn't do anything.
No.
It just leaves him in the corner dancing.
Lame.
Very.
Does he? Yeah, he wiggles a little bit. Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
something from when the internet just came out.
Hey,
All
this
it
is a
does
new
is do a
thing we
little
can do
bar.
with this newfangled internet thing.
I heard it's made of tubes.
Intertubes.
No, haven't you heard? It's a box. You have to be very careful. You can't shake it. It's the internet.
Yes, internet in the box. Yes.
No, that's Australian internet.
Accurate.
I'm happy you knew what I was talking about, Woodrow. But she was placed in charge of the internet.
I'm leaving.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
wolf fight. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, I forgot this is where this all started.
Yep.
Good fuck.
As,
Motherfucking wolves.
As you guys are sort of leaving this cave, the wolves are sort of around sleeping out where they were, and they sort of like notice you but don't fuck with you at all as you're walking. And you can see the Yeti is sort of down there, because you guys all, I think, at this point have dark vision, except maybe Bryn. But I think Bryn does.
Probably don't.
I can't remember if Goliaths have it or not. But then you see the Yeti down there sort of eating some food, and sort of turns and looks up at you and just like beats his chest as you guys walk by in like a good way.
I beat my chest back.
Sort of grins.
You're his
That's my
hero.
homeboy now.
Yeah.
I almost killed him. Now we're buddies.
It's like, Mama.
No, you stay right there.
Yeah, explain that to your fucking wolves or your dogs,
Right,
whatever.
bring back a fucking
Yeah.
Yeti, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not bad. Good
We're not
Yeti.
killing this one.
I wasn't able to ask you, Kronos, but I'm kind of curious. That hard drive that you isolated and took out,
Yeah.
or that you took out and then isolated, did you keep that at the base, or is that in the in your installed in your ship? Did you like put it in your ship?
I had it isolated in a completely, closed off system at the base.
At the base, okay.
At the base, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't in the ship. That's part of the reason why I took it out of, because I wasn't sure what was in there. I thought our evil doppelgangers might be in there, so that's why I took it out of my ship.
No, that was the other file.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to isolate the file. Just no connection to nothing, empty box.
So the hint with that, I figured you'd catch on that those were the people, the characters that were in there, and that's why one of them had more information, because like 5.9 terabytes, it had all 5 characters.
Yeah. Yep, and that's what foomped out when we switched everything on, right?
Yeah, Manos got his peeps back.
Yeah.
As you guys are leaving and sort of walking out into the blizzard back towards the ship, behind you see the form of the Yeti sort of come out, and it's sort of like a dog following you guys, and it sort of just kind of like sees you look and sort of stops, sort of waits to see how you react.
So the Yeti that I helped save.
Yeah.
No.
If we leave him here, he's just gonna get killed the next time. I'm just... Look at him.
Where exactly are you gonna keep a Yeti?
With the hellhounds.
I mean,
None of them get to sleep on our bed.
okay, deal.
And you have to feed and water and walk them.
Walk them.
So I just look over at the Yeti, and I just kind of drop my head. I'm like, come on.
And he just sort of like starts bounding towards you guys. And then when he sees the van, because he is pretty large, so like for him, because the van's large too, he would have to squeeze through. So he sort of like looks at it, kind of like scratches his head for a moment, and like looks around, looks at you guys, and like is waiting. So he doesn't know if he should go in first or if you guys should go in first, because he doesn't realize that it gets bigger. So he's just sort of like,
Yeah. How's this gonna work?
Ahead. Go ahead.
so
You'll
he
be
goes
surprised,
in.
that guy.
And he keeps going in, and when he gets past that threshold, he just looks up and runs, like shoves himself back into the small part of the van for a moment, and like has his hands out and like reaching in and sort of looking up and around. Comes out of the
Why
van.
is it so big?
He comes out of the van and walks around it, goes back in and does it again, and then he just like looks back at you, Bryn, with his eyes like really wide, and just kind of like goes inside.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I was gonna cast Reduce on him, but nah.
You have your own grape ape.
Except he's blue.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just I'm now collecting a menagerie of animals.
Yeah.
I just put my head down and despondently walk towards the van.
What is the Fantastic Beasts and
And how to find them?
That thing?
Yes.
Hey, Kronos, while we're here, you want to do a fly around and look for the transformer?
The transformer.
We're on a snow world.
Right.
So
He
just
teleported.
judging from the readings you got, what you can tell is he's definitely nowhere in where you guys are anymore in terms of this universe, this reality.
Yeah, I'm guessing he went back to one of the other fucking universes that we plummeted through.
God.
More than likely, the one that has the lightning dragon in it would be my guess.
Oh, I must have missed that. I was busy with the bugs.
That came afterwards. The lightning dragon that I tried to talk to, and he got all fucking uppity with me. So I was like, all right, fine, fuck you. Fire!
I think the bugs occupied the vast majority of my trauma attention. Since I was falling out of the van at the time. So,
Well, yeah,
Yes. I mean, we were crashing through their hive at the time. But, I mean, we were all almost electrocuted.
can we just go back to the rebel base and sleep for a while?
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
So while we're making the trek, I'm slowly introducing the Hell Pups to the Yeti, and vice
God.
versa, making sure that the Yeti understands the Hell Pups are not food, as the Hell Pups also understand the Yeti is not food. Everybody needs to play nice.
Where did... There it is.
I'm taking this off because it's no longer there.
Okay.
Stupid sensors.
Okay, I had to...
Anyone want to fly at the sun and see if we can get a reading on the artifact?
That would be a lot of traveling.
It would be, especially since we gated here.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting back to the base is only going to be a matter of about 4 hours because it's just getting to the gate and then getting back to the base. There's not a whole lot of travel. Why can I not find... This is going to make me mad. I literally just had it before we started.
I just remembered to send out the tweet that we're live.
Ha!
Oops.
Maybe it was this one. Dude, when you get back, everyone seems to be seems to be off doing something else that seems to be pretty quiet when you get in. Nozarka doesn't seem to be working on her ship. She seems to be in her room somewhere. Bach is not in his lab either. He seems to be sleeping. And no one's out in that main room. So yeah, you get there and it's just all quiet.
They're all dead.
Yep. So what happens anytime you guys leave? That's what happens. You guys should know this
Yeah.
by now.
Can I long rest on the way back?
Technically, yeah. 4 hours. Let's see.
God, why is D&D Beyond just sitting there? Whoops, we rolled a 1 on the API check.
Oh yeah, that shit's so fucking.
What is your major malfunction?
Life. No? Okay. Well,
It told me no for the long rest.
solid.
It's like you're dead. You can't. Rest.
Absolutely not.
It's
You
like,
died. We all saw it.
just for a moment.
So yeah, when you guys get back with the disappearance of the flux capacitor and that kind of being taken off the board for the time being, the main thing I think would be the Imena assault, which good news for that is you guys just got a cache of weapons, so if you guys can find some soldiers, you can arm them.
Why do I think
Can
we're
I
going to be
teach
hiring
the
mercenaries?
Yeti?
Oh my god.
Just curious, is he smart enough for me to teach him how to pull a trigger?
The Yeti?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Ah, we're checking. I love this.
Checking intelligence. Yeah, I gotta check.
4.
Because he's a bigger Yeti. No, he's.
I mean,
he's,
he was smart enough
he's a-
to realize the van was bigger on the inside than the outside.
Oh yes. He's got an intelligence of 9, so he's an average human intelligence.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
he just can't talk.
I am
He can't
I
talk
am
though.
too smarter than the fucking.
Then I guess it can.
I mean, you can pull a trigger.
I can. I pull a trigger very well, asshole.
Now, if we could just teach you how to throw an axe accurately.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm still a little butthurt that there's a fucking Yeti in our room, okay?
Obviously. But look, we could train him. And he could do a protect, but with a pulse rifle. It'll be great.
You're taking him to the range.
Okay.
I suggest standing behind him a lot.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I mean, you have an evil axie. Why not just teach him how to throw that?
Why not teach him how to do both?
Oh my god.
Why limit
Just
what we could
be
do?
careful the evil Axie doesn't
Corrupt
turn
him.
your Yeti evil.
Yeah,
So
that's kind of my
mean-
concern too. And I'm not giving him axie because I mean that's mine.
Your ancestor is in there.
Exactly. It talks to me.
You believe your weapon speaks to you?
Yes.
all right, where? Oh, okay, yeah. That's what we're. That's yeah. That's where we're headed. We just need to. We need to find people to help us with that.
Are you-
right?
Where are you heading, Kronos? Do you just chill in the ship then for the time being when you guys land, or do you go anywhere in the
I'm
rebel
gonna
base?
go. You said Bach is in his workshop.
Yeah, he's not in his workshop.
Okay. The well, shit. I wanna I guess take a look at some of the data that I got that we got from there. And yeah, I kind of I wanted to show Bach the the fucking schematics for that fucking nightmare fuel ship that we saw.
Yeah, at some
What a-
point. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, at some point when you're going through the information, like a tired Bach, you'll see him sort of wandering into his lab at some point during your data scouring. You will see him. So
This Yeti could be a primal killing machine. Give it a tank barrel, or he could be the ship's cook. Put a chef hat on him.
Or he could be both.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! How good is this? He could be the ship's cook, and you put a chef hat on him and an apron and all that, so he looks really official. And all he does is push the button on the machine to
Yeah.
to make the food show.
food, yes.
But then you gotta give him a lot of praise and be like, "You're such a good cook, Yeti. Thank you so much."
And then take the hair out of your food.
Yeah.
No, he's in like a body hairnet.
Oh my god.
Just put him in body armor.
Yeah, there's just like
No, it's like a fishnet, full body fishnet.
Oh God.
like mop gear. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the only thing exposed are like his eyes And
You see his little eyes.
No, not his nipples. Goddamn you. And his snout. Shay, no. I want to cry now.
So, when what information were you wanting to go over? I thought, was it something you grabbed from somewhere else, or was it the info you just grabbed?
Yeah, no, the info that I just grabbed. Like
What specific
any kind
part?
of like specific, like what kind of experiments they were doing, how far they got. I mean, you know, how what path they were taking to power up the device.
So as you start playing around and looking through that in the in the data that you were able to get off there, you go back, you see the ship, you see them, they were working on Frog G, trying to figure out what kind of magitech and stuff he was constructed from. And you see that they were trying to reverse engineer the flux capacitor, but with the ship, you get you're sort of digging around, and like I said, you kind of go back to that strange DNA structure. Go ahead and give me a nature check, or Arcana actually.
Let's see. I mean, it's +3 either way, so.
Okay.
Yes, PK Conrad.
Let's see. 17.
17.
14 plus 3.
Gigawatts.
There are things that you have encountered that manipulate psychic energies. This DNA seems to be psionic in nature, heavily psionic, like not human or anything like that. It's definitely alien. It's almost got aquatic, a little bit of aquatic, like type structure to it, but it's definitely heavily psionic.
Okay.
And you've encountered all kinds of psionic things in your traveling, so exactly what it might be, you're not sure, but yeah, they're definitely playing with some psychic shit.
Let's see. Where does it remind me at all of the what is it, Neogi?
No, actually.
No. Okay.
From what you remember them being described, you remember specifically people saying eel and spider and humanoid. And as you're sort of looking, there's actually nothing that resembles spider or eel. It's mainly cephalopod. There's different humanoid DNAs with it mostly, and actually hamster DNA.
All right. I think that gives me a clue where we need to go talk.
There's some human, there's some orc and stuff like that you start to separate and find, but it's mainly elf, the cephalopod, this strange unknown alien DNA, and then the hamsters. A little bit of hamster, but it's like very, 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 very faint. Seems to be a byproduct of the genetic process to maybe construct the DNA or test the DNA.
Okay. All right. And let's see. And that was for the ship, right?
That was for the living ship, yes.
Yeah. All right. And did I get anything on their experiments with the box, with the capacitor?
They weren't able to turn it on or anything like that. They were able to sort of get some readings off it, and they also have the readings that or the similar readings to when Bach, found. You find the same readings that Bach found, but from their part of space. So you have two different sets of readings from when you came through, which you can keep, and it'll help you sort of reverse engineer if that ever comes up. You can sort of use that as data. And then they it seems like when they tried to turn it on, there was specifically the instructions or the purpose to send signal or message through. It started with just like sound signal, but they were working up to sending a message through in Elven and then Common and all the languages that they have in this known galaxy, basically. which when you start to go through them are very similar to some other ones you've been through.
Okay.
It's got a lot of dangly bits, actually. About 8 of them off the front.
Shay, I know you're busy typing. Could you look at the DM again when you have a chance?
When I have a chance, yes.
Okay.
I will. The readings that match what Bach sent me or showed me. I wanna make a copy of that, and I wanna so like a shareable copy of that, so I can share it with Bach.
Share with Bach, okay.
So I can add it to his research to give him extra the extra perspective as well.
Do you want to also give him the stuff that they were taking off the flux capacitor, or are you keeping that for yourself, like the readings they were taking?
What are the readings that they were taking?
They're trying to deconstruct how it works. They're starting to reverse engineer what energy it generates, so they could try a way to generate those same readings.
Then yes,
compare to.
I do want to share that with Bach. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think it's too much. You think like maybe a genius could reconstruct it with enough time, but you think what you're giving him will be enough for him to like toy around, but he shouldn't deconstruct.
I feel fairly confident he's not going to destroy the universe.
Okay.
He may just do research and it'll satisfy his curiosity.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So I'll take the information about the ship and the flux capacitor over to Bach since I saw him head to his workshop.
One more thing you pick up as you're playing around with the inside the computer. You managed to find that the New Horizon Foundation has also fronted the prototype ship, and it actually seems like they may have they started making a lot of donations to this facility after it was built, and it seems like they're a shell company or something like that that's funneling money through here. You also learned that the guy who runs this company, this foundation, is Kelzar Dezinj. He's a high elf, and then he has his only living relative is his son Azad. Oh.
I'm sorry, what was the guy's name, not the son?
Kelzar. And if you like look him up or look up stuff about him, he's like an Elon Musk type philanthropist, and the New Horizon Foundation's most recent thing that's popularized, that's known, is a few years ago they made a moon-sized monument. So one of the moons that are floating around the Elven world is a monument that they built to the original moon that was destroyed.
I'm sorry, a monument to which moon that was destroyed?
The original moon, Risen Prime, the original Risen Prime,
okay.
The one that stopped the spin of the Dark Elf world, that turned them into Dark Elves.
That might be worth investigating. Let's see. Share all this information with Dis and Bryn.
Oh, I did forget one more thing too. There's a name that comes up on all of the information regarding the flux capacitor. You see that there's a research from gate experiments in there, and the name Zalnan pops up, or Nalzan, sorry, the other gnome. So both gnomes are kind of referenced in some way, shape, or form here that you notice, because you know what the hamster DNA is hinting at, and then you get the other one's name is popped up in terms of the research he was recently doing was being used with in the research of your flux capacitor. They were trying to see what could cross over.
All right, so we're gonna have to go talk to these gnome brothers.
Yeah, but that is everything. I've finally gotten all the little notes, the little scragglers. Ugh. Yeah, I accidentally deleted too much when I highlighted something, and I had to fucking undo for it to fucking pop back up.
Oh,
I was like, I know it was just here. It was like driving me insane for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Gotta love the undo button. Gotta love the undo.
Oh
button.
yeah, dude, it saved my ass so many times because I'm fucking retarded when I highlight things.
You just accidentally hit, the backspace or the delete key or
Or another-
enter and just
yeah.
gone. Yeah. Yeah.
Doot, doot.
All right. So yeah, I'll take the copies of the research I found over to Bach.
When you enter and before you introduce yourself, he sort of looked at you wide-eyed. He goes, "You guys are back. Did you get the flux capacitor? You had to. It's so they turned it on. It went somewhere.
Yeah.
It went where you came from, I think."
Yeah. Yeah. I got some footage of somebody, and I have a very bad feeling I know who that somebody is. Made off with it through a portal. So I have an idea of where they went. Now I just need to figure out how to get there since they took my shit. But I got a bunch of research that I think you might have a hell of a lot of fun going through.
When you say that, his eyes just get wide.
Yeah, exactly. Here, this is what they were working on in regards to my tech and what they were trying to come up with as far as replicating it.
He starts like sliding through the the different files and stuff, and stops on the schematics to that ship and like pulls it up and gets it like makes it wide as like a hologram in front of you guys. And he's like,
that
"What
is nightmare fuel."
Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll get back to that. And he starts going through the other stuff. And he's like, "Oh, they got some. Ooh, okay. This is the good stuff right here." And he starts going into like the readings they were taking on it off it, and like some of the stuff off of Frog G, because they were trying to see if since it came from a similar place, there was anything that they could access it from Frog G, but there was nothing there.
Yeah.
But he just starts digging into all that research.
Oh yeah, I might have to have you help me put together a new ally, former enemy, new ally. Yeah, it's complicated. We found another straggler from where we came from, and he was kind of in pieces. It's this Frog Knight. So there's a lot going on, man, and I am going to need every bit of your expertise if I can borrow it.
Well, yes, I would love nothing more than to help you with this.
Awesome. I
He's just
appreciate it.
So eager.
Also, I think I got the shrink ray working.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
I've got it up to 8 hours. So we're getting there. Before
That's
it was just
amazing.
unstable, period. so.
No side effects?
No, I haven't done anything organic besides fruit. Tasted fine, scanned fine. Didn't give me an upset
good
stomach or
start.
anything.
How far down does it shrink?
So, the way I have it,
I asked
he's
Kronos to relay it. So,
Yeah.
he basically one size category down. It's similar to the way Enlarge works, and yes, you can double up the ray with the Enlarge spell.
yes. You mean reduce?
Yeah, that's either one.
Oh well, I
So
mean,
you
if
can
you could
double
double
reduce.
enlarge.
You can double reduce.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying
The
if you could-
ray goes both ways. Yeah.
Oh yes.
The ray goes both ways.
So let's see, 11'2", 22 feet 4. Yes.
You could be a
How-
giant.
How tall is this hangar?
Not that tall. No, just kidding. It is. It's definitely like 50, 60 feet up, probably.
Shit. How long did you spend researching this data? Because now I want to come out and play with the gun.
You're like,
Well-
we've got 5 minutes left tonight. I'm making myself 22 fucking feet tall.
Well, I relay to this. It's only been tested on fruit, so unless you want to be a vegetable test next time, maybe wait just a little bit.
Nope.
Nope, I want to be a
This
vegetable.
is going to be so fun.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the wild magic chart?
I need to know how long Kronos is going over that before he got to this conversation, because that's going to depend on whether or not Bryn is tattooing me or not.
Well, he was going over the data himself for about 3 hours while you guys were just sitting there, and then at some point Bach came out, and then there was another maybe hour, under an hour of them talking back and forth and going over stuff. So 4 hours total.
Since Shay's busy, do you want me to roll for Bryn?
What are you rolling?
Wisdom plus proficiency.
The
For
tattoo to get
to
the
tattoo
yeah. The use
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Sorry, babe.
Sorry, babe, what?
So I rolled a 1.
That's an 11.
Plus 6. Plus 4. Yeah, so 11 total.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just not letting you tattoo me anymore. This has gone horribly fucking awry.
Alright.
In 3 tattoos, you've rolled a 1 twice.
It just took it gets done, but it takes that full 4 hours for that little tiny tattoo.
Sorry, babe.
Is there
Hey,
like
at
a
least it's not done with the
concentration you could do? I mean, I gotta get you another ring that makes you re-roll ones. Can I share?
It does that.
Yeah, can I share that? Because I get that.
Sorry.
Damn it. Fine, I come out limping in fucking pain after
Your thigh is swollen.
my tattoo of death. All right, just shoot me.
What in the? Why are you limping?
Bryn is still learning the fine art of tattooing. She used a javelin this time.
She's the beard part of
Like,
Axie.
did it or did it not get into your skin?
I could put it in my skin.
Okay, well, it's there, so stop bitching.
It's there and the magic works.
Yeah.
You might want to keep that clean. That might get infected.
I put the ointment on that I had to do for the first tattoo.
Yeah, you might want to have them make you more of that. I think you're gonna need it.
I got extra.
And Bryn, while Dis is playing around and trying to get shot by an enlarged ray, what do you do in the moments you have to yourself? Just out of curiosity.
I think I'm gonna hang out with the hellhounds, make sure that they're doing okay, and see how the Yetis settle in.
So, first we'll get to Dis. I need, let's see, you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
And you came in and
Bach,
said
you have
you
a
came
willing
in.
volunteer.
Yeah, you said come in and shoot me is what you said, right?
With the enlarged ray.
Oh, good thing.
You gotta be
That's what he was going to use.
specific.
But when Dis says that, Bach goes looks up at you, Kronos, like,
Hey, willing volunteer.
I can't say I've never really had any consenting test subjects like this before, so he just runs over to the
Take
machine
advantage, my friend.
and wheels it out. He's like, "Can you just stand over here? You know, a little more. Yep, yeah, on the X. Thank you. There we go." And he hits you with it, and you get one enlarge. And if you do it again in here, you would be smashing the roof, but you could go out into the hangar
I go out into the hangar.
and enlarge yourself again. You are now 22 feet 4 inches.
Well, look at that.
I
How you feel?
I message Bryn. Can you come out here?
So I go walking out with the hellhounds behind me, and I assume they see her and run the other way.
Yeah, I was just going to say, they come out, see Dis, and bolt right back into the ship. And then the Yeti kind of
like,
peeks its head out. And it goes, it goes back.
Like, okay, calm down, everybody. What the fuck did you do?
I want to reach down and gently pick Bryn up
No, bad touch, don't consent.
and put her on my shoulder.
No, I don't like heights, and I don't want to be here. And why the fuck are you so big?
Hi.
Kronos!
Hey. She came out and she said, shoot her with the gun.
And you did?
Yeah.
You're
Willing
supposed
test
to be
subject.
the voice of reason.
Well, then we're all straight fucked, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now, Dis. Let's see. I need you. Where the fuck?
I'm used to being small. This is awesome.
Roll me a d8.
Oh god.
Carefully.
No
As I'm
regrets.
perched on your shoulder.
No regrets, but you might be regurgitating
8.
something.
Yes! Yes! You get your revenge, Dis. As you grow 22 feet and pick up Bryn, you can feel the magic surge that's going through you. You feel like you gotta throw up. There's like this burning in your chest. And then you realize it's a static. You need to release the static urge at the nearest creature. Maybe not the nearest creature you have near you, but something you can see within 30 feet. What do you shoot lightning at?
Kronos.
So, you need to
Can
make
I
me a
do it by
constitution-
pointing a finger?
You can if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, like Apollo in that Star Trek original series episode where he's like electrocuting Kirk. Yeah, cool.
Make me a Constitution saving throw, Kronos.
A con or dex to get out of the way.
Con. This is actually a con. It's not a real lightning bolt spell. It's a different bolt of light.
17.
17.
14 plus 3.
So the bolt of lightning sort of shoots from the fingertips. It's this bright, radiant bolt of lightning. It hits you in the face, Kronos. And what was your roll again?
17.
17. So for a moment, you don't take any damage, but for a moment, you're blinded as the lightning hits you. But you take no damage, and you can feel like the static wash over your body and your face go numb. And you're just like, ha ha, as your vision sort of comes back because you make the save.
Dick move.
Feel better now? By the way, it wasn't me that shot lightning at you this time.
This
Remember?
time.
Uh-huh.
Or last time.
Or last time.
So
The 2 times before that, though.
3, but we're not
Uh-huh.
counting.
The 9
Wait a
times.
minute, who's counting?
Yeah, but
Thank you.
That was it. That was it. Everybody else as well.
I send this telepathically. Thank you, Kirby. 3.
And then
Oh my god, Kirby. Land on my shoulder. You look so small.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. I would really like to get down, please.
I'll let go of my concentration, so I will drop down to 11 feet 2 inches and place Bryn down.
When that happens. No, I'm just kidding. So you get set down normally, and then there's an 11-foot disc kind of looking down at you, trying to look cute and not have you beat them down, even though they're 11 feet tall.
I do the 2 fingertip like bashful anime.
Bing! No.
Hi.
No. Veto.
Ain't selling it.
And this is where basically we'll figure out some more downtime, because there's gonna be some downtime that goes by, and I'll give you guys some more information so you can figure out exactly what you want to do when we start the next session. Well, I'll give you the information before so we can kind of can figure it out.
And are we taking a long rest?
So it's gonna be a long rest, but there's gonna be downtime. You guys can get some things researched or learn some stuff or go buy some things or that kind of stuff. Probably gonna be like a month time maybe, unless you guys want to get right out somewhere. But when we start, Bach will have some news for you, Kronos. I just don't want to get into that at this moment. And Bryn,
Yeah.
when you guys lay down for your rest tonight, eventually,
It's just
gonna be
it's normal size.
yes,
Okay.
8 hours that
I was-
wears off.
yeah, 8 hours wears off.
By the way, I give Bach a fist bump that that his experiment worked on a living being. And looks like your stuff's working, man.
I'll go over and very gently. I'll just hold my fist out. Let him bump it.
Probably for the best.
Thanks for letting me test on you like that. That's pretty crazy.
I died like
did.
8 hours ago, so I
What?
mean, fuck it. You only live a few times, so
You only live. Apparently multiple
They got
times.
better.
That
you
got
only
better.
you only live as long as you make the death save. So
Yeah. And then 8 hours
So
go by.
As I walk past them, I just look at him and I do the I'm watching you.
He gets nervous. But yeah, so eventually the 8 hours go by, everything sort of normalizes, and you guys find a moment of peace. Bryn, you go to sleep, and there's been an anxiety going to sleep recently with what happened that one few rests ago. When you get to rest, there's a similar feeling. You kind of find yourself back in that spot, but except this time, as you're there, you feel a presence, sort of like before the light sort of come up around from the swamp, and it pulls you out of there, and you sort of are in this like at a misty mountaintop where you can't see anything under you except the mountain floor, and then it goes down eventually to some like the top of clouds that just extend for as far as the eye can see. And behind you, when you turn around, you see a like a 10-foot tall Norse woman with wings, and as you know, this is the Skeggold, the Valkyrie spirit that lives inside the axe. And she goes like, "I'm excited you're following the path again. I wanted to give you a reward. It seems like you've been passing the old gift out, so let me do something for you." And she basically begins to do a ritual tattoo on you, the first part of it. It'll take a couple rests and it'll be done. But the first session, when you wake up, you have the outline, almost like a constellation of wings on your back. And that is where we will end.
ooh, that's awesome.
Nice.
I'm down for that.
Valkyrie!
Oh man.
Now
This is,
I'm just waiting till it eventually gets to the point where not only do you have wings, but you can like engulf your entire body in flame.
Right? That'll
Are
be
you trying
awesome.
to?
Yeah, I was trying
do
to do
that?
that, but I did it wrong. It's fine.
Roll the one.
It's fine. I'm
Tried to
doing like
tattoo.
3 things, so. Oh my gosh. This is
Who?
nuts.
Really
So
quick
there-
question.
Yeah.
Who at the base would know anything about like astronomy or anything like that? Like the scientific shit of the solar system, or magic?
So magic would be Woji, the goblin, and constellations would probably be her too as well, actually.
Then I'm just gonna try to find her before we end, and just let her know I need to start researching the sun. What the fuck is its name? Esro.
Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh. So, Dis, you were wearing that armor because we were
Yes.
using the critical thing. So, at some point you notice on the HUD there's sort of like a blinking thing that's trying to tell you that there's something there. It's almost like a kind of like that thing that was on the fucking character sheet, that gay little wizard. There's like something like that, and it's caught your attention before, but it's not easy to see. It's almost like have you ever had floaties in your eye, like where you look at it and you'll look and it'll move around? It's kind of like that, just being projected in your eye, and you get to a part where you see it and you focus on it, and when you bring your focus to it, you sort of have that innate elven latent psychic ability. Even though it's not as strong as the universe you come from, it's still there, and it sort of opens up a hidden message. And you see Valor Danduin, and he begins to tell you a message, which I will tell you when we start the next episode.
You bastard!
Tune in next time.
I pee in his ashes.
Oh my gosh.
I secretly kept them.
I was going to say, they got destroyed or sent somewhere else. You don't know. Or do you?
They're in my tattoo now.
Yep.
Gross.
Very.
Fuck, man.
I'm very sad.
Vision is starting to kick in.
We did.
I gotta think of trouble for him to get into. I want something good. I want a good storyline with him.
Me too. I want him to be like our main like space merchant.
He becomes the Han Solo and saves you guys at the end. Deus Machina style. Just fuck all your efforts. It's Nam Gold.
Nam Gold Machina.
That'll be the only one that's acceptable.
This is his world. We just live in it.
What if he's the actual other player?
Right.
Like the the person who was
Yeah.
supposed to play the
And then we leave.
Crazy NPCs. almost
We
killed
leave
me.
and he's like, God damn those NPCs. Holy shit. All right. Shay, I think you were asking if there was anything else. Anything else, guys?
No,
The
There's a
dog
dog,
says
but no.
yes.
The dog obviously has some really serious stuff to say.
Oh, can we get a really big doggy bed for the Yeti?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that could
let's
easily be
do
made.
it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can Bach cobble it together, I guess? Would he be the one?
I mean, anyone could make a bed
Yeah.
for a dog. But unless you want to make like a fucking nice one, then yeah. But
Well, he's a
You
Yeti,
noted-
so I want a nice one that like cools him off because...
he's
doesn't-
already really
Fair.
cold. He has ice breath
Yeah, but I'm saying, doesn't he prefer cold weather?
environment, yeah. But it's funny because you notice he's getting along with the fiery hellhounds pretty well.
Yes.
That's weird.
Fine, he's good.
It's a song of ice and fire.
Oh, God, no.
Kept fire and ice going.
Except
On
that
that
it'll
note-
have an ending.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Shay
So,
was the ending.
Wow.
Go.
Watch, the Frank Frazetta inspired movie Fire and Ice. Much better.
All right. See you folks next week on another exciting episode of Dice Dames and Dudes. Thank you all for coming so much. It's a blast.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.